Good afternoon, Zelda Speedruns. It's time for the Majora's Mask Randomizer weekly race. Doing an MM only race this time around. Got some crazy settings here, but I'll hand it off to Axel Ryman and Captain MD13 in the booth to tell you all about it.
Pulls out large notepad.
Pulls out giant notebook.
Yeah, folks, buckle up because we have a treat for you here on this Saturday afternoon. We are doing MMR only weekly here. So we are playing through the combo randomizer, but we will be sticking exclusively to Majora's Mask. And what we're going to be doing here to add real spice to things is dungeon entrance shuffle.
That is one of the big ones. There's a lot of settings that we're going to have to cover for this one, too. And some of these settings are ones that you might not have ever heard of. At least for me, because I'm reading through this, I'm like, wait, that's a thing? But this is definitely going to spice up the game. It's definitely going to spice up this race. So I can't wait. But on Restream, we do have Pojo, Lone Wolf, The Pain Apple, KT Bean 626, and Fifth Whammy. Are you excited for this, Captain, like I am?
I'm very excited, although that was mildly thrown off for a second by realizing that Racetime GG has a separate category for the combo randomizer, and I almost missed it. But yeah, separate categories aside. So yeah, we've got all a bunch of stars on their respective sides of the commentary page, if you will. So yeah, we'll see what fun we can have. So yeah, we've got dungeon entrance randomizer, which includes the mini dungeons too. So both entrance and exit to well, Iconic Castle, those like smaller dungeons, quote unquote, those entrances are also shuffled, which means your access to Icona could be through a hallway that is simply just going through the well or to the side of Iconic Castle.
Having done the combo randomizer for like multi-world stuff, that is always fun, trying to like find your well so you can go to the other side to see where it leads you.
So yeah, and if the seed plays its cards correctly, a lot more items could be on Pamela.
We do have Furor's Wind enabled, which is part of the combo randomizer, and it can be used for some crazy shenanigans, such as Ranch without, like, out of logic, which, I guess Ranch logic is just a suggestion in this case.
I'm sorry, what was that? What was enabled again?
Furor's Wind.
Yes.
In fact, we start with it, if I recall.
Yes, we do.
We just have to find magic.
Pretty much. Other than that, we also start with Epona, Soaring, and Song of Time. Other than that, songs are in song locations, so that's Skull Kid. Actually, hold on. It's Skull Kid, it's Egg Statue, or not Egg Statue, Owl Statue. It's here somewhere.
Skull Kid, Elder Goron, Deku Palace, Egos, Iconic Graveyard, and Romani Ranch. So Romani Ranch song we could get once we get magic, technically.
All right, Pojo's screen freaked out a bit, and I got worried, but nope, that's just the thing doing the thing.
All right,
and yeah,
we're just getting our Song of Time.
All right, and what do we have up top here? The Great Fairies Mass. Actually, a very, very big deal in these settings because the freestanding fairies are shuffled. All
right, Goat remains in GBT. Snowhead has George.
I think
Woodfall.
Which means Oldawa is an ISTT. If I got that right.
Now, the Clocktown Stray Fairy is left alone, but there is a special Shuffle Fairy, the Transcendent Stray Fairy, which gives you all Stray Fairies. And that is important because the Great Fairy Fountains are also shuffled. Granted, you can go inside just to actually check what the item is, so you can see if you need to get those Stray Fairies, but good luck finding that Transcendent one.
Yeah, just a one of a kind, kind of like FD, but nonetheless just as useful. Finally going to get some hints here, which says Woodfall Temple Gecko is dead.
Mm-hmm. If I recall, I saw it in the doc, or the doc I made, because I just copied and pasted Revan's entire posting regarding this. there are unlimited sometimes hints, which I'm pretty sure there's a limit. Unless actually, I think the unlimited is just for what qualifies as a sometimes hint.
Right. Romani Ranch is foolish. Cape is
goodbye.
path to Great Bay Temple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are using path hints. Mirror Shield is not required in Mountain Village.
Okay.
Do we get double Romani Foolish there?
Yes, we did.
Okay. So, no need for Mirror Shield in Mountain Village. Romani is Foolish, which means, sorry, Pamela, unfortunately, we're not saving you here.
You meant... Oh, right, because there's a dead song. Yeah, good call.
Well, actually, no. Maybe. Because with dungeon entrance or just entrance rando for dungeons and all that, even the minor ones, we may not need something like Sonata.
That's true. Okay.
Oh, never. Okay.
Spicy Seed commence.
We are gonna have to do Butler. That's good. And speaking of Revan, I think I summoned him when I mentioned his name, because he's now in the chat. Hi, Revan.
Haha. Alright, that was P-Hat giving us a heart piece. Not going to say no to that. Early health is welcome. So far, we haven't actually found any crazy stuff to get things started, just some great information.
We do have the texture for chests matching what their contents are. So we did see a heart chest, which obviously we're going to probably pick it up early just to have those extra health points. You know, you don't want to die. Although, one nice thing, there are 2 quality of life features that are part of the combo randomizer. One, you can save anywhere, which means that you can warp back to Clocktown without playing Song of Soaring. And you can also use this in dungeons to head back to the entrance. And 2, if for some odd reason you have a moon crash, it just resets you back to day 1. You don't lose anything.
Yeah, we saw this a couple of weeks ago when we did an MMR-only weekly as well. It was actually used a little bit excessively, if you ask me. But we're seeing everybody go straight to Gorman Race here to start things off. I have to take some points off, though. 5th Whammy is not purple, and therefore we do not have the proper 4 Sword Adventures care package coloring.
Aww. In that case, which blue should we accept? The light blue or the dark blue?
The light blue is the closest one, I think.
Understandable.
But, you know, color issues aside... Oh, immediate Sphere Zero Deku Mask. Never going to say no to that.
Yep. And right there you can see the save warp.
And let's be real, we're going to need that since Butler is required.
But now we need to get some... Well, actually, no. We could actually have Woodfall Dungeon access the moment that we can get to Swamp Spider House. We won't need the song.
If the entrance is there, then absolutely. And what is this? A sword.
Sword. Oh, because we don't start with a sword.
All right, free sword, free Deku. How about some free magic? Let's make this an interesting opener.
I could not see what that water chest was. I just know it's a chest.
Ooh, so a red rupee for 5 and Circus Leader Mask for 40. Which, yeah, we're not getting that, probably.
Ranch is foolish. No reason to.
Oh, yeah, fair. Well, yeah, I guess Cremia would still be considered a ranch check, even though technically she gives you the item in Termina Field.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like we have... I thought 5th Whammy was setting up bombers, but yeah, we have no ranged weapons, so how can we even do that? Never mind. But...
I just float and hit the balloon somehow.
Fair enough. All right, so...
Okay.
bow and fire arrows on the Clocktown Stray Fairy. Okay, thanks, game. Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, and that bow is sometimes required, which means our first bow is somewhere else, which is required.
So when it says sometimes required, does that mean this and the other bow in question are both perfectly good as far as logic is concerned? Like, they're both 1-star bows is what I'm trying to get at?
That's what I'm assuming.
That's what I would figure.
And Revan is confirming it. Yeah, essentially, it just means that both are 1-star, so we can get either or.
We got a bean. We got a nice bean in the fish grotto, Great Bay Fish Grotto.
I almost played the thing that I shared with you.
No, that's later. We haven't gotten there yet. Oh, Happy Woodfall Temple, Oceanside Spider House.
So yeah, we already have access to Woodfall. There we go.
In fact, with Bo, this is already a beatable dungeon.
Technically, yeah.
We know where Bo is. It's on the Great Ferry.
I mean, if we find FD, I think we can definitely beat the dungeon. Although I don't know if FD anywhere is on in these settings.
I don't think they are, question mark?
Revan, please confirm or deny.
Now, Pojo certainly has been getting a good chunk of rupees along the way. I think, no, KTB got a silver from something else before a minute ago. Pojo's getting a different silver here.
Okay, Revan has confirmed that there is no FDA, which means the seat sucks. We have no big man.
I mean, you say that. Oh, there's another sword in Woodfall Temple. So, okay, two free...
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
no, that's Pojo's first.
No, Pojo's rushed straight for Great Bay. Everybody else is staying in Clocktown.
Which makes sense. It's Sphere Zero. You'd probably take this over GB. But yeah, getting a sword is pretty much a bailout for him.
Yeah, it'll help when dealing with Oldawa, that's for sure.
Unless you find FD, then it'll definitely be easier. No,
it'll be way easier.
So... Yeah, in these settings, we don't exactly have an empty boss room. Unless we find something super early.
Pretty much. Alright, so KT Bean is doing the observatory play here, getting things set up for business scrub and the like.
Well, Ali, there is an empty room in there, but Odawa is a boss that's coded to be inside that room. We just don't know what happens.
And you're seeing there, Pojo took out one of the Deku Babas to get the freestanding fairy there, and we have another freestanding fairy down in the bottom there. Was that Great Spin? Keg in North Clocktown, not required, is what I just saw there from that hint.
That's what I saw, which is either Deku Playground or Bombers. Or Bomb Granny, which... that would make sense, actually.
Yeah, because it can't be on the ferry, because ferry has the bow and the fire arrows. So it's either on Granny or it's not on a Keaton quiz because Keaton mask is required, so there's no way that's the case.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's either Bomber Kids or Grandma.
Yeah, on one hand for Pojo, this is actually pretty slow because you don't really have any, like, offense, but it's doable. Might as well.
Alright, so now, oh my goodness. So, Guru Goo just had that special fairy you just mentioned, because I just saw a rainbow-inducing fairy model show up there.
Oh, I missed it, but we'll probably see it later on one of the other runners.
Well, yeah, everybody's gonna get it on night one. You don't just skip Guru Guru.
You'd be surprised. I've
usually
skipped it. I've skipped them on accident in a number of multi-worlds.
So yeah, Pojo already rocking Razor Sword 11 minutes in here.
Probably like, dang it, I could have had this earlier.
Alright.
Bomb chew bag on Swordsman School.
Bomb chew bags are nice. Explosives are always good. KT Bean's gonna buy a shield. And Pojo is going to get this massive paycheck of items here.
Mhm.
Or going to learn about them. Oh yeah, it's going to get him. So yeah, bow and fire arrows. It's like excellent care package right there.
And just like Cube David, actually no, his introduction to MMR was through Combo Rando. My introduction to the Combo Rando was through the Multi-Worlds by Shan, so thank you, Shan, for getting me into Combo Rando.
So get this, we have north access.
We do?
With that bomb chew bag and the bow.
Now I have to ask, Revan.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, Stock Pod in is way of the hero.
Yep.
Revan, I have to ask this. Is Chewbag in logic for explosive stuff like bombs, or is it not because of, I don't know, choose being choose?
Bomb chew bag is considered logical. Interesting.
Okay, so this is good to know for future races. The explosion from the other Dodongo damage the Dodongo on fifth whammy side?
Ooh, KO.
Dodongo used tail whip. Somehow it's super effective.
No, it's more like Iron Tail.
Okay, iron. I mean, I guess so. Those scales are probably like a hard iron. Hint above Dodongo's. Stockpot in is way of the hero.
Yes. And we have not seen... so that's either staff room, grandma stories, room key turn in, midnight meeting. So for my Woths, I have Cape is path to GBT. So that something in Cape will get us into Great Bay Temple. Be it either hookshot or an item leading to whatever check goes to New Wave. Something along that line.
I know it's not, but I'd laugh if it was just trying to say, yeah, the turtle in Zora Cape just takes you to GBT like normal.
That would be a joke hint.
Yeah, it's not, but I'm just pointing it out. Robin is saying in the chat, so these things can have Wath if it's more general, or dungeon path hints, like the Zora Cape to Great Bay Temple hint, so yeah.
Right. Yeah, it has both. There's only 3 hints of those total, though, so you gotta watch out. You're not gonna get a whole lot of intel here.
Yep, and Pojo getting the Transcendent Fairy.
I almost called it Translucent Fairy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not used to saying the word, I'm not used to Transcendent.
I'm way too used to it due to work reasons.
Fair enough. Alright, looks like Bomb Chews on Bank 1 that was?
Yep, it was.
Alright, we're gonna get a hint.
Just a refill.
That's the powder keg hint again. And Pojo's getting just enough rupees for an extra emergency try on Postman. Stockpot in his Woth, we knew that already. Another hint coming up, which is Milk Road is path to Icona Castle.
Mm. That'd be Gorman, so Deku.
Oh, is Woodfall Temple entrance Icona Castle then?
That is very much a possibility.
And Mirror Shield's not required, though, so the only thing that... Icona Castle can also be used as a hallway to get to other places, though. It also means Icona Castle is required, fair enough, so...
Mm-hmm.
Now, does there have to be... Okay, it can be for pathing, that's fair. So yeah, that's why I was saying earlier that, yeah, Icona Castle can literally just be a hallway.
Mm-hmm.
That's a term we used in, was it Paper Mario Rando we used that term? I think it was Paper Mario Rando we used that term.
Ice arrows are a suggestion for Icona Canyon. That is true.
Would you like to buy a silver rupee for 150 rupees? No, thanks.
I'll buy a silver rupee for 1 rupee. True. More so than normal, ice arrows are a suggestion for kind of camping.
I mean, ice arrows could even be on Pamela if if the game was so inclined.
Yeah, and
Which,
we do get a new sword upgrade on Bomb Granny.
okay, so that's all of our swords.
Well, that's a Great Fairy sword,
Oh, right. Sorry.
which is technically an upgrade if you think about it. What's Grandma doing with the sword? It's a family heirloom, okay? Young whippersnapper.
I was about to say, if it's such a great family heirloom, why not use it to defend herself? Never mind.
She's old, Captain.
Fair. All right, looks like everybody's kind of filing into getting their bow and fire arrows now from the fairy.
Mm-hmm. What do you equip GFS to? That's right. We did see in last week's race that the best slot to put bomb shoes in is C down. So which slot is the best one for GFS?
I think when I was playing MM when I was a kid, I was always C right.
I don't have a best. I just like put it in whatever slot I actually don't have anything else in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Deku Playground's been in play for a hot minute here.
That is true. This could be our powder keg.
Could be. But we know that's dead, and I think Pojo's done a circuit around Termina Field and knows that too. I'm not 100% sure.
Yes.
He's been very much rushing checks over hints, though, I notice, which, to be fair, has allowed him to spot Woodfall Temple very early.
Mm-hmm.
And with Bow in tow, he can now clear the dungeon.
Stockpotting is still way the hero. Thank you, game.
Yep, Bomb Chews making themselves useful there. So yeah, this gives Pojo plenty of time to hit the owl, go back for Bomb Granny. Everybody gets Great Fairy Sword before a dungeon, in theory, so...
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's
the keg.
Yeah, I think everybody knows that's useless, though, so yeah, Fifth Whammy even shield spammed out of mild frustration.
Probably doesn't want to do bombers, which I can't blame him.
That's true, yeah. If you were able to rule out bombers, then that would save you a bit of time.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Fifth Whammy checked Guru Guru yet, though, because I don't see the bow. Keg
Well, the
is
bow...
already hinted as not required.
The bow's not on Guru Guru, the fairy was.
Yeah, but I mean, get the fairy and then go check the Great Fairy, because he was right there.
That's true. I think everybody at least knows what the items are, although we do have a Gibdo mask. That was in, what was that, Pillar Grotto?
Yes, no, I don't think so.
I'll have to double check after, oh, never mind. We're going to find out what's in the bomber's hideout, which is magic.
Magic. Alright, that Ferora's Wind is now usable. Zora Cape.
Oh, Cape Grotto, okay. Gibdo, that could be a Gibdo path to GBT. That's concerning. We might have to go through well to get to GBT.
Yeah.
That actually is a very bad signal.
But yeah, Shell, we got a hint that said that the keg was in North Clocktown and is not required. The settings may be crazy, but if it's hinted not required, it's definitely not required.
Oh, could you imagine if it's just Woodfall Temple or Woodfall Temple entrance to, hold on, what was on the scrub? Piece of Heart. Woodfall Temple entrance to Icona Castle to Well, so you can use both of those as hallways just to get to Great Bay Temple.
I would laugh.
Because if I'm understanding things correctly, that can happen.
I would probably have to get up, go to my bed, lay down, and start laughing so hard because my sides are going to hurt.
I'll remember that one for when it actually happens.
And yes, using keg for regular bomb lock checks is out of logic. Mostly
Has-
because you can only carry one, and if you need like a bunch, then yeah, that's going to be annoying to do.
Especially if Price Shuffle is turned on.
Oh yeah, unless it's cheap. If it's cheap, then not too bad, but still.
Yeah,
Take it
there's
off if the was enabled. I say for one race at some point, we should just enable it just to see what happens.
all right, what's that down there on the Biobaba Grotto? It is... What was that? Hold, please.
Looked like a bomb or a nut.
Yeah, it looks like a bomb drop.
Triple wallet lock keg for first bomb bag. Yes!
No thanks.
I thought we loved chaos around here.
I like chaos. I don't like excessive farming.
What about excessive chaos?
I mean, at the rate we're going, we might get excessive chaos with this hallway logic that I think I'm cooking up here.
If we get that, again, I'm going to laugh so hard my sides are going to hurt.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have Sonata yet, so we can't figure that out either way. We could get Sonata. Actually could. No, we can't. We don't have a way to Deku Palace yet.
I think the monkey doesn't have a song anyway, because it's not listed.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, well, either way, we can't get to the soaring statue.
Yeah,
I don't think we can.
No, we can.
Oh, we can go from the other way, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have both, so we can take out the Octos.
Wait, apparently Deku Palace is... Oh, no, it is. It is. I was looking for monkey, that's why. So yeah, we can't get Deku Palace song. I am the silly.
All right, well, Pojo's also going to fall into the keg trap here. All right, KT in the meantime is just hitting the owl statue, probably checking Great Bay Tingle. Pojo did not do this on his first pass due to lack of a bow.
Okay, apparently also Boss Blue Warp is also listed, but Revan did not have enough room.
Yeah, that checks. I don't see why it wouldn't be, quite frankly.
Yeah, I mean, that one was kind of obvious. Pineapple using bomb shoes on the Skulltula to kill it for the fairy.
And this, chat, is what we call improvising.
Which... They never got the fairy, and they never checked North Clock Town. Oh my goodness.
Alright, Gossip Stones are dead. So yeah, I think KT Bean and KT Bean is in a pretty good place to go ahead and sweep up this dungeon. It doesn't need to get the chest fairy either because of the transcendent fairy. So because yeah, all the chest fairies are in their normal places, but without the transcendent fairy, you need them to get the great fairy reward.
Yep, Transcendent Stray Fairy unlocks all fairy rewards. Oh, that's a room key.
Ooh, wave the hero stock pot in. That could be important.
Unfortunately, that is not going to work, KT Bean.
Yeah, luckily we were literally just handed Great Fairy Mask for free. Good thing, too. So really good pick up there.
Pineapple almost getting knocked into the hole.
Incoming. Yeah, Woodfall Temple, no projectiles is not a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, Pineapple's also missing magic. Yeah, well, magic was in Bomber's Hideout. Nobody has that except KT Bean.
Yeah.
Imagine that observatory opener wouldn't have actually been a bad call this time around. All right, so the
and
SP...
we just found light arrows. in Woodfall Temple.
Okay. That sorts out any money issues we might have for the rest of the seed. Shrine might become interesting later down the road. We're missing a few. Well, we may not be missing a few things for that. Like, if that hallway idea leads into Iconic Canyon, then you can also backdoor into Shrine with that.
Mm-hmm. Fifth way we got into Deku Palace. I kind of missed how.
I think just hopped across.
Through the Octos?
Well, Fifth Whammy has bow. So it could have...
Oh.
So it could have just, handled that no problem. Yeah,
I
the
guess
only one who
understand
doesn't...
Fifth got that.
Yeah, the only one who doesn't have bow is Painapple. Hopefully, he doesn't put that off for too much longer.
If he didn't check Guru, then he's gonna have to wait till night 2. Hopefully he remembers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I missed that fifth whammy had the bow, so that tracks. So far, we had so much divergence that it's hard to keep track of like one runner at the same time.
Yeah, I think right now what I want to see is okay, there's the light arrow. It was on a freestanding ferry.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and Painapple. Alright, they already got the ferry. They just had to turn it in, and now they have their bow and arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And their fire arrows. So, good news. They are now all set.
Fox, our path/Wath hints are we have Stockpot and Way of the Hero. That has not been ironed out yet. We have Milk Road as path to Iconic Castle, and we got Deku Mask off of Gorman Race, so we've got a pretty nasty theory as to what that could be referencing. And then we have Cape on path to GBT, and we found a Gibdo Mask in the Cape Grotto. So right now, we're working on a pretty crazy theory that Woodfall Temple entrance leads to Iconic Castle, like Deku Mask leads to Iconic Castle. Oh, nice bottle. Deku Mask leads to Iconic Castle. You just literally waltz right through that to get to, what was the other place I just said?
I forget. Oh. Iconic Castle?
Well, we think it's like Woodfall Temple entrance to Iconic Castle to to Great Bay Temple. Or at least that's what we're hoping it is. Or Icona. It could be either or, but I think Gibdo potentially being path to GBT is a little bit more concerning.
We did see Ode to Order on the monkey, so Deku Palace song is required. We're going to see our first Swamp Spider House entrance.
Alright, so yeah, this is a random entrance. If it is vanilla, then we can find out what the reward is from the cursed spider. It is Iconic Castle. Well, interior Iconic Castle.
We can ignore that because it's not required, since Mirror Shield was hinted not required.
Well, here's the question. With fire arrows, though, can you go to the outside?
Yes.
So, remember how I said Deku Palace might be path to Icona as a hallway?
Right, actually, so this could be required just to actually get to places.
Yeah, Fifth Whammy can't go through that path, though, due to lack of magic, but it's going to get this Sal statue here, which is Sonata. I kind of expected that, because based on what we have and what I'm leaning towards right now, I feel like Sonata had to have been pretty early. Because right now, Woodfall Temple plays a pretty big role, because we know Woodfall Temple leads to Butler Race. Beating Woodfall Temple leads to Butler Race, which gives a required Keaton Mask, which could be for literally anything at this point. It could be for Ice, it could be for Zora, it could be for Goron. It could be for, like a required All Knights Mask or something, you know?
Mm-hmm. And these lights and magic. Lights were in Woodfall Temple. Magic is in Bomber's Hideout. Only KTV, as we mentioned, has done that, which we didn't really cover it, but did use that Ferora's Wind to go back to Woodfall Temple. Or at least the room before the boss.
Yeah, in that boss room also had the Chateau bottle, so Chateau very useful, because I think in these settings, if you use the Chateau, it just sticks with you for the whole rest of the game, right?
I believe so. Revan, please confirm.
Because I remember I saw that in a previous MM-only seed.
Oh, not for these settings. It is an option, though, in combo, but in these settings, unfortunately, it is not the case.
Now, here's the thing, though. Oh, it is Oldawa, never mind.
We found a bomb bag in Woodfall.
Okay. Couple of spins later, and that takes care of Oldawa. Are the boss door... Yeah, I know, right? Are the boss doors... Do the boss doors shuffle their textures in MM only, in combo?
I believe they do. Also,
hey,
All Knight's Mask.
Hey, remember how I said Stockpot In was Way of the Hero?
Yes.
Alright, it looks like our song for boss Blue Warp was Elegy.
Mm-hmm. And we got Twin Molds Remains. Apparently, according to Revan, the doors do not.
The doors do not change models. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's why I kind of hesitated to say it out loud.
Do you keep stuff through reset, quest items, ammo, bottle contents? I believe so.
I think you keep the quest items. I'm not sure about the Chateau.
Well, the Chateau, if you drink it, does not stay. But if it's in
Right.
a bottle... Okay, not bottle contents.
Alright, so Pojo's going to get Oath here. Probably also going to mosey on over to grab Sonata as well. We still don't know what this entrance is for Woodfall Temple yet, right? And Fifth Whammy, I think, went to the Great Fairy, right? Do we know what that was? Did anybody see that by chance?
Unfortunately, I missed it. But we're getting the last check in Woodfall. Probably going to soar back to the Owl Statue to check the entrance. A bottle of Blue Potion.
Okay. Bottle of Blue Potion's pretty nice. You can use that as an improvised heal for Kome. You have options for that. KTB, meanwhile, getting her Gibdo mask, and then choosing to warp to start here.
Okay, I'm kind of like doing what I expected. Going back to Swamp for healing Kome.
Now, unfortunately, Pojo is also missing fire arrows, so is not able to proceed through the Iconic Castle hallway.
No, Pojo has it. It's magic.
Not magic, yeah. So yeah, can't use fire.
Okay, I can actually kind of like understand that logic, like for disabling the Chateau thing, because it does pretty much make magic useless after that, or at least managing magic.
All right, let's see if the long story is the answer. So it's either the long story, the room key, or midnight meeting. And it is not the grandma story, so it's either the room key turn-in or it's midnight meeting.
Good news, KT Bean can show us the room key.
Mm-hmm. Nope, staff room is final night, KTB. Nope,
right here.
It's looking good for room key. Pendant of Memories. Is that turned on?
Revan, did you enable Edgewood Cafe? No.
No? Okay. Okay, so then it's midnight meeting. Okay. All right, have fun. Have fun full clearing the whole game looking for a cafe mask. We could be waiting a while for that one. Ooh, day 3.
Guess. What
was that a
midnight meeting have?
Was that a fairy on Tourist Center roof? Or is that a bottle? I couldn't really tell from that angle.
I don't think it'd be a fairy. The Keaton has cafe mask? Oh boy.
Could be. So,
I mean, KTB can go get it.
Yeah, because beating Woodfall Temple is what cures the swamp, right? Not having Oldawa's remains.
Yes, it's the temple.
Oh, there's the other bow. It's on Honey and Darling.
Yeah, so that pretty much was in logic the moment we got that bomb chew bag.
Yeah, and that was Sphere 0 as well, so...
Oh, apparently it is Odawa's remains in these settings. Not the
It is?
temple.
Okay. And because we got Twin Mold's remains, basically that doesn't do jack for us right now.
Woodfall Temple entrance takes us to Ocean Spider House.
And we can't really do much in there without a hook shot.
We could talk to the guy just to see what the reward was, because that could be required.
Could be. That's true. It won't get hinted except for that guy. Except, was it day 1?
No, it actually wasn't. So probably we'll probably come back to that later.
And since, if I recall correctly, Goat and Gyar's remains are swapped, right? So
Yes.
Goat's remains are in Great Bay Temple. I swear, if this hallway path that I'm talking about is just to get into Great Bay Temple so we can get something in springtime, like we're theory crafting a while right now, but we just have to see. We just have to see a bit more here. I think we have to. It's getting to the point we have to see north soon. I think. Well, we saw north already. We've seen somebody dip north.
And Revan's confirming that the multiple rewards for Ocean Spider House are gone in combo, so it's just one reward. So we can check it anytime.
Okay. And it looks like All Knight's mass purchase was just a red rupee. Okay, so I think what we need to have happen now is we need to have somebody have all the tools to go through Iconic Castle, because I think that actually might be our progression right now. We're starting to run dangerously low on checks here. We've got the Skull Kid song coming up, but that's about it.
With that system of fire arrows, though, we also
casually just
can do more
slash.
north.
Okay.
Song of Healing.
Okay. I was just about to say, what if this is healing? Okay.
And yes, you can slash Skull Kid if you move fast enough. But also in MM only for combo.
Otherwise, had we not, Pocho could have used bow, improvised with a bomb. There were plenty of alternatives there. Yeah, I think we need to see somebody go to castle and use the fire arrows as the hallway key.
I think KT's gonna go to Ranch for hints, which good idea.
This is a good play.
We're missing the person to go to Ranch just for the hints, because we know Ranch is foolish, so maybe, or just probably here to check Tingle.
Could be just check Tingle, and it's a Red Rupee Emporium. All right, Fifth Whammy is going to get magic here, so Fifth Whammy is actually going to be our first runner with like all the tools necessary. Well, KT Bean has the same tools as well, but Fifth Whammy might also be inclined to use to check out the Iconic Castle hallway. But yeah, let's read these hints here. We have Captain's Hat not required in Snowhead Temple.
Well, you did say that that there is like a blizzard coming in the Northeast.
Yeah.
So I guess that is why your hat is there.
Yeah, easy for it to not get lost. It'll just be under the stone. Great Bay Temple itself is foolish.
Honestly, I'll take that hint any day. I hate to do checks in GBT.
So we have all of these pads, and oh, what was that? Zora hinting something not required in 5 bomb chews.
Bottle of green potion.
And what was that for? Was that the Picto checks?
Beavers.
Oh, the beaver hint. Okay. All right, we got another hint in the doggy racetrack that says Milk Road is path to castle. We knew that already. So GBT, so we have like the Milk Road path to Icona, which could possibly be to like GBT or Icona Canyon itself, like, and yet despite that, GBT is full foolish. That tells me. Well, no, I think you basically have to clear Woodfall Temple first at the rate we're going.
Probably.
Actually, I don't think we can really glean much for that. That's the powder keg hint again. We got a lot of Twilight Princess music on Pojo's side. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Shoutouts to Twilight Princess Randomizer.
I still need to watch Twilight Princess Rando, just because although I probably wouldn't understand it. Oh, hi, Wallet.
That doesn't do us any good right this minute, except Bank 2. Oh, come on. Don't tell me Goron Mask is just chilling on Bank 2 or something stupid like that.
It could, although we just got hinted for Bank 3. It's just a Deku Stick upgrade.
Okay. Yeah, because that would be funny, but also not as funny.
Be right back. Don't let anything cool happen. Okay, I'll tell the runners don't find your ice arrows.
Quick, somebody VC crash so we can have everybody stop. No, I'm kidding. Don't actually do that. We had that. Well, I don't remember what season it was in. I don't remember if it was season 2 or if it was season 4. But we had like a VC crash send a save back 2 saves that caused like a full cycles progression despite saving to be lost.
Yeah, I want to say like crashes season 3.
I want to say it was 3 or 4. I think it was 3, but yeah, though VC crashes are not a fun time.
They are not. Also, we don't really have to worry about VC crashes, I think.
Yeah, because this can't be played on VC.
Katie hasn't been south, if I recall, yet. So
I don't think so.
Yes, this is Katie's first venture into south.
Yeah, because she hasn't gotten Oath or Sonata yet. All right, Saber, there's the Bank 3 hint again.
Saber, were you going to expect me not to make some sort of pun? Just curious. Not when you're eating?
So...
I don't know when you're eating.
So we're in an interesting situation right now. Our paths are... Our path has been ironed out, like Milk Road to Icona, because that was Deku to get into... Deku to get into Icona Castle through Swamp Spider House. Stockpot Inn, it has to be Midnight Meeting. It can't be anything else at this point. I think, yeah. Oh, the boss key was also on a ferry? Okay. Oh, yeah, Great Spin. It was Great Spin down there. That's what I thought. Okay. I mean, we're looking great on offense. We have GFS, we have Magic, we have Great Spin. Yeah, we're sitting pretty on the offensive front, and that's what I always say for these seeds. Like, the logic can be as bad as it wants, just give me good offense.
Oh, Saber actually makes a good point. We have not checked Toilet Hand. That could be the way of the hero for Stockpot Inn. We just don't have paper.
It could be the way of the hero, yeah. So yeah, it's either I totally forgot about Toilet Hand. I'm used to us having some form of paper by now.
To be fair, it is a crappy check.
Quite literally. I get it.
Just a little bit of toilet humor. Oh my gosh. 2 and 5, how could you? How dare they? Funnily enough, in a recent multi-world, I actually got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, nice. So far, whenever I call races, it's always one kid that's out of place.
I mean, technically, wouldn't that make it 2?
Yes.
If there was one kid out of place, I'd have to, like, wonder, what? Did they, like, make a wrong turn at Albuquerque or something?
Maybe.
All right, Katie, chug, chug, chug.
All right, I have to assume this is bottle for Komei. This is to pick up the red potion for Komei.
Most likely.
Because it looks like she hasn't picked up the blue bottle yet.
Yeah, Bank 2 could definitely have something, but at the same time, like, we still have that Swamp Spider House entrance that we need to investigate, because it leads to Akana Castle, which can lead us to Akana Canyon.
Well, Fifth Whammy is giving us a follow-up idea, healing Chimera with the Skull Kid song.
We did see Hearing Macau, which gave us nothing.
All right. More sticks. All right, so there's our other Deku stick upgrade.
Wow, he really stuck it to us.
Mm-hmm.
And KT just waiting. Decided not to get the potion.
Oh. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking a different entrance. Never mind. I thought Pineapple went into the Woodfall Ferry entrance, but
Nope.
no, it was the way out from Palace. He is going to check the Swamp Spider House and see this, but unfortunately is still missing magic. So who's missing magic right now? Pineapple and Pojo are both missing it.
Yeah.
So our upper runners are both missing it. So yeah, they can't. Neither of them can go through Iconic Castle right now.
I don't know if Pineapple did bombers. And I'm pretty sure Pojo hasn't. Magic was in Bomber's hideout. And the wall.
Yeah, that was relatively free.
Also, KT Bean showing off some little combo randomizer tech. You can go see Skull Kid and then save quit to go back and do field checks until time runs out.
Yeah, because it actually is the perfect time to route in Camaro after grabbing Song of Healing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Road to Icona Pillar is a major, as we say in Metroid Fusion. Gossip Stones is dead.
Pojo has no shield, so can't do crouch stabs.
28 slash wounds. Can't really do my stab wounds joke here.
Pojo doesn't have Great Fairy Sword either?
So that would mean, yeah, he was kind of aggressive with dungeons early, so probably skipped out on Bomb Grandma this cycle. Oh no, he's got it.
Oh, just didn't want to use it. I guess maybe it's just not as safe for the chaining.
Yeah, because no shield and all. Alright, well... So yeah, everybody else I think is still rummaging through their first cycle, while Pojo is still quite a ways... not quite a ways in, but is moving along with his second.
Mm-hmm. KT Bean will be able to show us Hot Spring Grotto.
Right, with Magic and Fire. I believe this is the... now we're going to see the Woodfall Fairy from Pineapple. So the reward for this is a silver. That's nice, but... Well, actually, it would be nicer if Pineapple had that wallet.
Mm-hmm. Remember to keep your arms and legs inside the boat at all times. Don't hold anything over the water. Otherwise, you're going to have a fish eat your wallet.
Alright, so Pojo's going to see that room key is not the answer either, and he's going to realize it's the Wath for Stockpot and can't be cleared right now.
Mm-hmm.
The stare. It's okay, Pojo. I would be mildly annoyed if I saw that too. Alright, Fifth Whammy is cutting it a little close here on in-game time here. Is gunning it for the owl statue, it looks like. Or trying to heal Macau right before the clock runs out. If he wants to do something with this, he needs to invert right now.
Probably will be able to hit the... Oh, never
No,
mind.
there's not enough time. He's got to invert. Now, granted, a moon crash, as we've established previously, is not that catastrophic, so...
In fact, it's actually a viable way to reset the cycle, so...
Fifth Whammy might just let the clock run out after hitting the owl statue. It might actually be faster in this case.
Now, it is an option in Combo Randomizer, but you can have access to Sun Song, which will just speed up through the day, like, very quickly. So if you want to, like, wait for a specific time to do something, you can just play Sun Song right outside it and then just cancel, like, the fast time by going through the door.
I think the PC version, the ship version, also has, like, the MM3D clock as well, so you could just precisely pick exactly where you want to double time to.
Yeah, I know, like, Recompile does that, too. With, when you play double time, you can, like, choose, like, what hour you want. And even on Night 3, you can make it so it goes, like, right into Moon Crash.
So yeah, we're seeing kind of everybody backtrack over each other's checks right now, but nobody has made the nobody has decided to pull the trigger yet on Icona Castle, which I'm curious as to why. Because KT Bean and Fifth Whammy have both had the tools to go through that hallway for a while. I think.
Fifth Whammy is the only one who, out of KT Bean and Fifth, Fifth is the only one that actually knows about that. But KT Bean has yet to check the Swamp Spider House entrance, so maybe here, after saving Kome, we'll see it. It's probably going to go straight to Woodfall first, and then is going to probably think, okay, maybe I need to go check that Icona Castle.
Fair enough.
Meanwhile, Pojo is trying out for the BNBA, or the National BBA.
Oh, I thought he was practicing for the Terminian Olympics team.
No, the NBBA, the National Bomb Basketball Association. Or Bombsketball.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Mario and Zelda at the Olympic Games isn't a thing yet.
Well, not anymore, technically.
Yeah, no, they stopped doing that in, like, what was it, 2016?
Something like that, yeah.
It was around 3DS era, that much I remember.
And I think the dog has heard you, because now they're barking up a storm. They're probably upset that there's no more Sonic and Mario Olympic Games.
Alright, so Fifth Whammy is going to get his first wallet here. And Painapple is about to get magic. So he's now also going to have the tools necessary to cross the Icona Castle hallway. I'm just calling it that at this point, because that's what we've got here. Icona Castle is a hallway here. I can't really see anything else it would be good for. Except maybe the item on the roof. But that's pretty unlikely.
It could be possible, though.
Because, yeah, in this case, and we have light arrows, too. So you theoretically could be spit out the front door, and then just hit the light arrow block and go into either of the other two exits, actually. The well entrance or the canyon entrance.
Well, the actual entrance itself is also randomized, so we have 3 options. We can go through the front door to see where that takes us. We can go to the back of well, or we can go to Icona Canyon.
Oh, that's right, because the top of the castle is also an entrance. I didn't think about that.
I think, personally, hitting or going to Icona Canyon first to hit the owl statue is the best maneuver, because you never know where those other 2 entrances could lead. So you at least want to be able to warp back to to a way to access it much more easily. Because you don't want to go straight to Swamp Spider House every time you want to go through there.
That is, of course, assuming that you actually can get to Iconic Canyon from all this.
Oh yeah, you can.
Which is fairly likely, but
because if I remember correctly from my experience with it, if you go through Iconic Castle, like through the side doors to get to the outside, you will get out the outside like normal, and then you can go to the light arrow statue or the sun statue, hit it with the light arrows, and then go out through that little side entrance that leads you to Iconic Canyon.
Oh, does that always lead to Icona?
Yes, it's the front door specifically in Iconic Castle.
Oh, okay. I thought that entrance was shuffled.
No, it's just the door that leads into the castle, and of course, the bottom of the well.
All right, yeah, that changes things a little bit. Okay, I didn't realize that was I didn't realize that entrance wasn't shuffled.
Yeah,
makes
Combo
sense.
Randomizer is a hell of a trip.
Oh yes, I mean, heck, I was just starting to figure out Season 6 before these weeklies. But then it's good. It's good braid teasing. It's knowledge, you know.
No,
if I'm learning this, that means somebody else in chat probably is too. So you know what? That's fine by me.
Another thing, Captain, you can even make it so that oh god, what the hell are they called? The hand enemies, the ones that grab you and pull you out of like dungeons.
The wall masters.
That's it, wall masters. They can lead you to different locations.
Oh yeah.
And in the bottom of the well, there are 3 different wall masters that can take you to 3 different locations.
Oh, that's weird.
In some cases, that could be your only logical way to get to certain places, depending on the randomizer settings. Thankfully for these race settings, that is not enabled.
Indeed. All right, well, Pojo is going to be our first one to pull the trigger here and go into Castle.
Yep, we are going to finally see it.
So yeah, let's see where this dumps out. If this dumps out at well, I'm going to laugh. Question. Can the blue potion be picked up again?
I don't know.
Because if the answer to that is yes, then we have potentially the tools for forward well.
Revan, are you still here? Are the Gibdos enabled?
Oh yeah, I don't know if the Gibdos are enabled. That's true. I keep The exterior entrance is not shuffled. Okay.
Yeah, having done a bit of combo randomizer recently with no Gibdos enabled, it's always fun to go through the well because it's so easy to do.
Oh, that's right, because this isn't a loading zone. This is a, That's right, that door just leads outside. All right, what is this item up here? Is this the Wath? No, it is a red rupee. Iconic Castle is, in fact, a hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
smart.
Yeah, Pojo's going to set FW here so he can check both entrances, just in case he wants to go through one of them, iron out everything that's in that direction, and then head right back. So yeah, he's going to go through the entrance here, discover that this leads to Stone Tower Inverted Temple. Fun times.
Yes, my favorite temple, STIT.
I couldn't tell if it was inverted right away, so.
I figured it was inverted the moment I saw like the yellow eye switch.
Well, I saw the eye switch, but I realized now it was too low, so yeah, it had to be inverted. But all right, the well entrance is Secret Shrine, which is wide open. It's wide open.
And Pojo's system.
Oh no, Pojo doesn't have light arrows? Question mark? Wait. Pojo cleared. Maybe it's just a mismark on his tracker. Because he went through. Yeah, it's marked on our tracker, so it's a mismark on his tracker. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe he's just inspecting. Okay, this goes back to Icona for sure. We've established that now.
And yeah, so this is definitely like the play that you want to do. We also have these enabled. So these little pink fireball that you see here, if you have the remains for that area, you can change it to be its post remains.
Yes.
Setting. Which,
so like
of course, for places like North, after you get your goat remains, you can just change it to springtime.
Right, or you could set Great Bay into safe state so you can do Fisherman's Game.
Yep.
So.
Also, happy 1 hour, everybody.
Yes, you join us in a fairly chaotic Majora's Mask MMR only, or combo MMR only randomizer seed that has random dungeon entrances today. Just a minute. Was there also Sniffa down there? In,
Default Temple? I don't know.
Alright, and it looks like Secret Shrine leads to Snowhead Temple. We can't do anything in that without Goron Mask. So, We're stuck there.
Yeah. Well, if we get Zora Mask, we could push the block, because it requires Goron or Zora.
So, you know why I think that Iconic Castle is Wath now? Because I think Goron Mask is somewhere behind this Iconic Castle like hallway. Because I know not Goron Mask. Sorry, Hookshot or Ice is behind this hallway somewhere.
We could be in this Poe hut. We also have another entrance with the well, so we're gonna see where this leads. This could just be vanilla well for all we know.
And we have Gibdo Mask, so we could do stuff at least. Wrong direction.
We're gonna reverse the well, I guess. But definitely a big shout out to our runners, Pojo Lone Wolf, the Painapple, Fifth Whammy, and KT Bean. Of course, there are our trackers, Alley Oops, and the Worn Traveler, making sure that they press the buttons and tell you guys what items everyone has. And of course, Captain MD13 being here on commentary with me, having to put up with my jokes.
Oh no, it's always a good day for comedy. It's always a good day for MMR too, that's why we're here. Let's be real.
That's true.
All right, so we're having Pojo dip through the well here. I mean, there's a couple things. Because it's reverse well too, this should be you should be able to do quite a bit down here. Whoops. Well, not with that Skulltula in the way.
Yeah, stupid Skulltulas. And of course, we can't forget our restreamer, Saber, who is doing the hints and making sure that everything goes well.
We have yet to see Bank 2, yes?
Right. We haven't seen Bank 2 yet. Also, apparently there is a bug on Pojo's side.
Yeah, that was from, that was picking up a bug in the well.
Yeah, I know, I was making a joke.
Oh.
This seed could do something funny. Fox, this seed has been doing some funny stuff. But what else could it do?
Oh, that's another heart-related item there. So that's 2 heart-related items in the well out of 3.
Man, I knew I shouldn't have put them there.
Also, just for clarification on who to send the pitchforks towards later, Saber rolled this, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
But maybe they want to send their pitchforks out to Revan because he's the one who gave them the settings.
Well, I don't know how slow with this progression is going. We're entering Shanseed territory here.
Oh no! Wait till Shan actually rolls the seed for these settings. Then you'll see some craziness.
All right,
Although
so
that is true. Shan did train Saber.
All right, so Pojo is now in Zora Hall. How did he get there? He didn't cringe swim, did he? Unless the other exit out of well led to Great Bay Temple entrance. That's what it is. So we can. Oh, you know what that means? We can skip out on New Wave. So Ranch might be foolish because it has New Wave. Oh, Pamela is on the table still.
Yep. I did say it earlier, is that Pamela could still be a thing, even if we get a song location foolish, because you never really know what that's for.
Ooh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
At the same time, that sonata that we found earlier could also be considered quote-unquote foolish, non-hinted, because it just leads to Ocean Spider House, and that's 2 checks, which may just be nothing. You know, at this point, I now kind of would be like considering grabbing the ranch song just to see what it is, to know, like, just to have the knowledge.
Could do. Pojo has Keg, and so does Painapple and Whammy, for that matter.
Well, we also have Furore, so we can just go in on day 3, drop it there, warp back, and then use Furore's again.
Oh, do war points persist through Song of Time? Okay, so much the better.
That's what I'm assuming based on the thing that Revan mentioned, because you can use Furore's to get the song out of Logic, which makes me think, oh, so can you, like, use it, Song of Time, and then go use it? Okay. Okay, we do know that the skull reward is just a bomb chew. We don't know what the treasure chest is.
And, well, it's not required, though, because Captain's Hat is dead.
Also true, yes.
So, yeah, Ocean Spider House is dead. So technically, Sonata is not required either.
Yep. Yes, BDK, you can skip the keg, but it's not in Logic to do so. That's the main thing. Why did I just think of the Minecraft enemy in that? Or whatever.
What, with me going,
Yes.
I wouldn't know just because I've, believe it or not, never played Minecraft.
Oh, never mind. I actually realized why you made me think that. It's because a certain someone that you and I know of had that as a sound.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Villager, that's what it was.
Well, I'm waiting for Bremen's mask, so that way I can do a chicken jockey joke then.
Unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing lemons.
Right, Ranch is foolish.
As is a doggy race, so we can't go gambling.
No, not really. Alright, so KT Bean, with all of the tools she has, she can actually do quite a handful of things in ISTT. She can be twin mold, yes? Oh, wait, the boss key might not be an inverted, though. The boss key is randomized within the dungeon. So it's either here in ISTT or it's someplace else in, Stone Tower Temple. But it cannot be anywhere else besides the Stone Tower Temple vicinity. Never mind, it's right there.
It's inverted, too, so...
And we have Elegy out of Boss Blue Warp, which makes sense as to why Great Bay Temple is now full foolish, because now Boss Blue Warp Elegy is required to get this boss key.
Mm-hmm.
Got some nice Kirby Air Ride music. I'm waiting for somebody to turn around something from Air Riders. There is a banger soundtrack for Air Riders. I cannot wait to see somebody turn something around from that.
I should pull it up just to listen to it.
Yeah, it's playing Checker Knights right now. Well, not anymore because Pojo's soaring away, but never mind, it's still there.
I actually started to try to listen to the Sonic Crossworlds music, only because of one specific song, and that's Kronos Island, because watching a number of videos like around release, like everyone kept going to Kronos Island, and I just kept hearing the song. It's like, what the hell is that song? I want to know. I actually like it.
Oh yeah, speaking of racing games, there's a Star Wars racing game coming out soon.
Yep, we're gonna get more pod racing.
Yeah, it's amazing seeing that because besides the Episode 1 racer for the N64 and the arcade game later down the road, there hasn't been a Star Wars racing game since then, yeah?
think so. I think there might have been one that was like a remake or something
Maybe.
for it, and it wasn't that good. Or at least I didn't really hear anything about it.
I know it was re-released on the Switch eShop, and I did pick that up. I did pick that up for a nostalgic throwback, and because I never beat the N64 original.
Me neither. Yeah, but those are the
let's
Lego
see.
games.
Oh, there was also two dedicated Lego racing games back in the day.
True.
I played the second one a lot. All right, back to matters at hand here. So, all right, so KT Bean is actually deciding to follow through here in Secret Shrine, which, if I recall correctly, the entrance to that was from Castle Front Door.
No, it's well to castle.
Well side,
castle
okay.
To well. Yeah.
Castle Well side, okay.
So Revan, yes, since you're now back with us, the Swamp Spider House is pretty much just a hallway to get to Akana Canyon. Well entrance from Castle is leading us to Secret Shrine. Castle entrance leads us into... Oh gosh, where was it? I already forgot.
Yeah, me too. The other thing we discovered is that New Wave is not required. There's Hookshot in the well. That is your path to... That's definitely your path to GBT.
Mm-hmm.
It's about time, by the way. Where has that been for the last 70 minutes?
Well, in the well, we just found it.
I know, but... All right, what is the Stone Tower Temple Fairy reward? Red Rupee. All right,
we did find an entrance to Snowhead Temple. I think that was in the Secret Shrine entrance.
By the way, remember how I said earlier that Icona Castle was the hallway because Hookshot was past the top of Icona? That's why.
Yep. But, Captain, I thought you didn't call this trash on purpose. Oh, and now I just remembered that Icona Castle entrance leads to Inverted Stone Tower.
That's the one. Yeah, because KT Bean dove into that for a bit, and now she's going ahead and dealing with Shrine.
Something to also mention, because we haven't said it, Stone Tower itself is actually very big right now because that's 2 entrances. So we could find our GBT entrance there, along with the actual Stone Tower entrance. In fact, Stone Tower Temple entrance could actually be inverted.
Now, is the entrance from Canyon to Stone Tower still vanilla?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, actually, and we have Elegy, so and 1 mass climb in Logic, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, Stone Tower is a pretty good idea. Pojo, in the meantime, is going to continue this ISTT dive.
Mm-hmm. I mean, with the hookshot, you might as well.
Yeah, because now, and since we know the boss key is free, Pojo can clear the dungeon. KT Bean couldn't because on her first pass she didn't have hookshot.
Oh, that's a hint that we didn't really notice. Icona Graveyard is foolish.
That must have just come up. Was that from the castle, from the canyon hints?
Yes.
Ow,
yeah,
by the way. Wait, hold on. So Graveyard is foolish, did you say?
Yes, Graveyard is foolish. Which would make sense, because Captain's Hat is not required.
Oh, and because we also just got into Snowhead Temple too, so Lullaby is off the table, potentially off the table as well.
Yep.
Yeah, because we have...
Mask.
Oh, as the main shrine reward, I see.
Yes.
Okay, and I think the milk bar purchases are turned on, if I'm not mistaken. Are they?
I still have the thing up, so let me see.
Extra Deku nuts.
Yes, they are.
In the Postman, okay. So Postman's hat leads to more nuts. More Deku nuts. Don't take that out of context.
Take it out of context.
All right, so we're going to see what the bartender has for us, and it is the notebook, the cursed tome, and the mountain title deed, which... That's our first paper. And the only people who can get that are those who have picked up the wallet off of the lab fish.
That's only 2 of our runners, one of which is not the one who discovered it.
And we would like to remind the audience, we're still waiting on a required Keaton mask, which also could just be in on toilet hand.
Well, we know where Keaton Mass is. It's on Butler.
Well, it's on Butler, actually.
Yeah.
Right.
So, let's see. Honestly, this ISTT play is actually really good for Pojo, since this will give us the Odala remains, and as a result, we can actually get that Butler check.
Alright, so yeah, thankfully with Chateau and a Quiver upgrade, Pojo should have fairly little trouble with this fight. Unfortunately, is Jinx, so can't pull out a sword. Ow. And does not have a safety fairy.
Pojo, you have GFS. Also, no, I thought Pojo did have a safety fairy. I remember seeing the fairy in his inventory.
Maybe does. But yeah, the fact that we're now just getting access to paper, this late. Okay, yeah, there is a fairy. Yeah, I knew because the music didn't come up. Yeah, F Airy. It's a good thing Gomez doesn't hit as hard as an Iron Knuckle.
Definitely. I'll take Gomez over an Iron Knuckle. Iron Knuckle just gives me PTSD.
Understandable. I remember, like, back in the days when video stores we would rent games from cartridges from video stores, and the Ocarina of Time cartridge we rented had a completed OOT save file. And so we tried to go up Ganon's castle, and back then I was like, what, 7 or 8, so I had no idea what I was doing at the time. And we came up to the Dark Nut phase, and we just couldn't figure it out because they hit like a truck.
Well, there's our other wallet.
Okay. That wallet is probably just QOL at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, Bank 3 is dead, but it just makes getting Bank 2 easier. Well, not really, actually.
Yes, indeed, Revan. Saber did, in fact, roll a banger. Because right now, we're an hour and a half in, almost. And we still haven't figured out the, Well, actually, Kate to GBT could be Gibdo leading to Hookshot, because you need Hookshot for GBT. So yeah, that checks. So the Cape, all of our, 2 of our Watts are now figured out. Milk Road to the Iconic Castle to get to Dungeons. Iconic Castle is a hallway. And Cape to GBT, which is Gibdo to Hookshot in the Well. So yeah, we have a very spicy one here for you today, folks.
So spicy.
In fact, this is working up such an appetite that I'm going to cook something nice when this is over.
I'm probably going to just have some chicken nuggets. Don't question my taste.
No, I don't. I'm down for chicken nuggets on occasion.
I'm mostly talking to the chat. I could feel the judgment.
Pojo's having a little trouble over here. So
there we go.
It seems that right now, Pojo, and it looks like KTB is soon to follow here with with the pending pickup of Hookshot, is kind of on the right track here. Nice Forg, by the way, in ISTT. Now we need...
So far, Pocho is the only one with the Hookshot. Everyone else is still kind of like working their way. KTB should find it soon-ish.
Yeah, I think right now Pojo is certainly on the right path and seems to be in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it would be nice if Forest Wind didn't place itself right in between us and the chest, so we can actually see where the heck we were hookshotting to.
Pojo, no, don't go into the light. I can't help it. It's so beautiful. Zap. Oh.
Okay, you already burned your safety fairy. Let's not take a KO here to well actually whatever boss this is doable. I hope. Okay, it's still vanilla.
Nope.
Because yeah. Oh wait. Oh, I thought the okay, well either way, this is free.
Yeah, this is
relatively.
Was that actual as Patrick Star? No, this is Patrick. I think after this, we should go west.
Okay, Big. You kind of broke into Big the Cat a little bit there. Not that I'm necessarily complaining, mind you.
Chat's now posted like a bunch of different quotes for Patrick. Do I have to say these in Patrick voice?
He's just standing there, menacingly.
That is pretty much what Goat was doing. All right, so Pojo is about to get his second remains under his belt. This is Georg's remains. Oh, good grief. There's not something on Fisherman game, is there?
No, I think this is Odawa's remains.
Oh, is it Odawa's remains? Oh,
yeah,
right.
It's in its dungeon.
Also, hello, Lens.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Sorry, that's my detector of get your butt to somewhere.
All right, so Pojo's going to immediately take Odawa's remains and go grab that required Keaton mask.
Yes, Revan. The other side of well is Zora Hall access as human. No crin swim required.
Yeah, and the other way... So yeah, that's how you can... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, if that's where that came out of, not the turtle...
I mean, technically, we came out of the turtle.
Oh, we did come out of the turtle? Okay.
Yes.
Never mind.
It just means that
I'm
the
getting
turtle
my
somehow
entrances
takes us
mixed
to
up.
It just means that the turtle somehow takes us to the bottom of the well.
Well, it's good at diving under the sea. If the well entrance is, in fact, under the sea, then the turtle's got that down.
Wait a minute. If we came out of the turtle, that is a crappy entrance then.
Yeah, that's why New Wave is off the table.
I mean, that too. But I was just making a joke.
Fair enough. Also, rare footage of actually picking up Deku Princess for something useful for a change.
For real. I mean, this is the time to do Butler now that you have those remains.
I mean, like, literally, we haven't even seen Deku Princess to the moon lately, so getting to see this on ZSR is a rare pleasure.
Well, one, that's true. Two, we also haven't had the other section on board.
No, I mean, nonetheless, like, when was the last time Butler was required? Like, I don't even think he showed up in Season 6, at least not in the races I called.
I want to say maybe, like, one or two of them, like, have, like, an arrow that we needed, but I don't remember.
There's the Graveyard Foolish hint again. That's crazy, though. We've got 2 song locations that are foolish.
So, let's see. We're missing Goron Mask. We're missing Zora Mask. We're missing Ice Arrows. else are we missing? Well, there's our larger magic upgrade in Zora Cape.
Yeah, that was locked by Hookshot.
We still haven't solved that Stockpot Inn loss, so it could either be Toilet Hand or it could be Midnight Meeting. We haven't found Cafe's mask yet. We have a Moon's Tear.
Alright, well that's another trading item. And South Clocktown's not off the table either. Yeah, no Zora or Guan mask yet this late. I mean, granted, here's the thing. We now know where... The other major problem is we still don't know where GBT ran off to.
Let's see, we haven't checked...
Snowhead
Pirate's
entrance.
Fortress.
Pirate's Fortress.
And
Actually, that's kind of...
Glowstone Tower.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm really hoping that we can find that Pirate's Fortress, though.
Yeah, Pirate's Fortress, I mean, I know why you want to see Pirate's Fortress, but realistically, PF, actually, PF is tough without Zora, though. Yeah, we can't really do a whole lot in PF right now. And at this point, somebody's got to pull the trigger on Bank 2.
If we don't know where it is, I bet that has a lot to do with it being foolish. Well, we don't know if it's foolish, and we're missing quite a few things still.
Appropriate Farron music though for Deku Palace.
Mm-hmm. Pineapple grabs the wallet. KT being only one on Restream so far to not have a wallet upgrade.
Which, for all we know, could be a problem right now.
I would not be surprised if her first wallet upgrade is here in ISTT.
Oh, right. There was a wallet in here.
Although it might be skipping it, question mark? Oh, probably not, actually. Alright, that's Keaton for Pojo. Please tell us that it's going to be something really good.
What could it even be that would be really funny right now? Letter to Mama would be pretty fun. Letter to Mama would be pretty funny right now.
Letter to Mama would be funny. Cafe Mask would be funny because that is that's our midnight meeting.
Potential Wath Cafe, yeah. Like it's either we need the wallet for the mountain title deed at this point. Well, if we get another piece of paper here, then it basically has to be midnight meeting.
It can't. No, it couldn't be paper.
Oh wait, no.
Cause,
could be paper, yeah.
Yeah, because we already have access to it, so it wouldn't be Way of the Hero in that case, or it wouldn't be tied to a Way of the Hero.
Right. All right. It is just straight up Goron Mask, which means we now have a clearable Snowhead Temple.
Yep, Snowhead is fully clearable.
So Pojo could potentially get third remains, but now so what do we need for Go mode at this point? We need Ice and Zora. That's it.
Ice, logically, I'd say, and definitely Zora. So that stockpot in Way of the Hero is either Zora or Ice.
And if it is right now, you want to see Ice, because that locks out a lot of places for Zora.
You want to know what would actually be comedy?
Go on.
Clear Snowhead Temple for George's remains. Go back to GBC. Fisherman game for Zora.
Could be. How many hints are left? Because we have the 3 required hints. We got the three required items, and we got 3 extra sometimes hints, which was Butler leads to Keaton, Gossips is dead, and Woodfall Temple Gecko was dead.
Let's see.
Am I missing a hint?
For hint distribution, we have 3 foolishes, 3 always hints, 3 specific item hints, which is going to always be Captain's Mirror and Powder Keg.
Which we have already.
Hero, except you have a chance for Path to Dungeon hints, so I think we got all of them. Everything else will be sometimes hints.
So, okay, so yeah, Fisherman's is just on. Then it's just we're now basically going for one of our remaining 2 items is unhinted. Is basically what we're getting at here.
Pretty much.
Whether you like it or not. Once we find out what is on the stockpot in Way of the Hero, by the way, or if we find the other one, well, we'll see how that handles with regards to betting. Because if we find Ice or Zora before we go to stockpot in, then we don't even have to bother. Because by that point, the seed is solved.
Yeah, and it's pretty much safe to say that Springtime is dead because of the fact that GBT is going to be our last dungeon.
Yeah, it's fully foolish too, so it would literally just be a go mode GBT.
Mm-hmm. Although Springtime could have our FD.
I could. What is that up there? Oh, that's the captain's hat. The non-required captain's hat.
The one that you left in a box somehow.
I mean, if I were to lose my hat, that is where I would put it. Ooh, early boss key, too.
Could just go mode this, but if you're Pojo, do you go mode it knowing that your Zora and Ice Arrows are still somewhere out there? At least one of them.
So, when it comes to a casino like this one, you have a choice. You either hope that your progression is, you rush through the dungeon and hope your progression is just out in the overworld somewhere, behind a Goron check, for example, since that only just popped up. Mm-hmm. Or you be super thorough and hope it falls on your lap while you're going through the dungeon. You really could do either or, because you need one of them. And the other one, we know where it's locked. And we're actually about to find out soon, potentially, because KT Bean's about to turn in the Mountain Title Deed. And
if it's not here, we need a cafe mask.
Or if it's just straight up cafe mask, so much the better.
Speaking of cafe, okay, so it's right here.
And it is straight. All right, well, have fun full clearing the entire rest of the game, looking for ice arrows. And I mean, pretty much the entire rest of the game, by the way.
I mean, it is Zora, so, oh god, that's way too many checks. Saber, do you think we should start a bet for ice arrows?
Yeah, let's start a bet for ice arrows. Because, yeah, at this point, folks, go on.
If it's Ice Arrow and Bang 2, we've had that in play for so long, and our runners have never bothered to do it.
It has been literally in play for, like, the vast majority of the last 90 minutes, because our first bottle was free. It was in, it was someplace nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's also a letter to Mama here. All the remaining paper, by the way, is just chilling in stuff. That's actually a big break for Pojo, because I don't think he ever went and picked up, Oh, hello, Ice Arrows, just casually chilling on the ferry.
Okay, that's it. Betting is close. I'm the only one that got a bet, I win.
I think that just put Pojo and land title deed. All of our paper is in Snowhead Temple.
Oh my god.
That was like, what, land deed, letter to cafe, letter to mama? You know, pick your paper.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that should be go mode for Pojo. Assuming he's not thinking about midnight meeting at all.
That's true. Also, I have won the bet because I'm the only one that actually got a bet in.
And it was, in fact, somewhere stupid because it was behind Snowhead Temple, which was behind the obnoxious hallway through... It was behind the obnoxious hallway through Iconic Castle, so you can get to Stone Tower Temple to go pick up Oldawa's remains so you can go get Keaton and then go get Goron off of Keaton Quiz.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you had to go get Hookshot in the well, which means you had to use Canyon as a hallway to get around Upper Icona. Because Secret Shrine entrance was the what's it's called, the Snowhead Temple entrance.
Yep. Now the only thing that we have to do is find the entrance to GBT, which we have 4 options. Ooh, 5th whammy, unfortunately, failing the Poe Hut. So, more than likely, our GBT entrance is in Stone Tower. So, if you're Pojo, the first thing you do, you go to Stone Tower, you do both entrances just to see. And if it's not either one of them, we're technically then not in go mode, because then we have to find Goron Lullaby. Because that's the only other entrance. So technically, Pojo is not in full go mode yet.
I'm sorry, what's stopping us from full go mode here?
Where the entrance to GBT is. Because we don't know where that actual entrance is.
Right. I mean, if it's just Pirate's Fortress, then that's all she wrote and that's seed solved. If it is actually,
if it's the 2 Stone Tower Temple or Stone Tower entrances or Pirate's Fortress, it's definite go mode. But if it's none of those, we are on a hunt for Goron Lullaby.
Right.
Which means, what song checks up? Oh, that would be on Elder.
Which we can do, now that we have Goron Mass, because it was behind that obnoxious hallway chain. Mm-hmm. What was stopping us from pulling the trigger on that hallway chain? Oh, just because everybody needed magic fire arrows and the like to get through Icona Castle.
Yeah. Alright, right here, Pojo's gonna get Zora. The Goron curls of frustration. So, I guess all things considered, technically, yeah, Pojo is in go mode, because there's really nothing stopping him from checking all 4 entrances. Like, even the lack of Lullaby just means go check Elder Goron. Wait, what songs are we missing? Okay, never mind. It's definitely not Snowhead Temple entrance for GBT.
Yeah,
because we have
the
3 song locations that are pretty much hinted dead.
Ranch and Graveyard are both dead, yeah. The third one, which would be Mountain Village, is not hinted. Mountain Village / Twin Islands is not hinted dead. So yeah, it can't be.
Mirror
I
Shield
think.
is
Oh,
also
right, Egos.
not required.
Yeah.
Because we're missing Storms. Storms, Lullaby, and New Wave.
Yeah. So at this point, I think the Goron, if we need to get into the Lullaby entrance, Goron Elder is the answer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think with everything in tow, I think Pojo is just straight up in go mode at this stage. Is entrance go mode. Either he finds the entrances on the way out or needs to go grab Lullaby real quick.
Yeah.
What is that? Was that the other Deku Nut upgrade?
Yes.
Oh no, it's Chateau. It's Chateau. I think it looked too purple.
I think that is a Chateau.
Yeah, I'm just not used to the cauldron being Chateau. I'm used to the stripes being purple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, Pocho's going to cycle reset, probably check the GBT entrance, or look for the GBT entrance. If it's Pirate's Fortress, we're done here. If it's not, we have to climb Stone Tower. I think Pocho's going to check Great Bay first, though, because that's just straight up faster.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so this seed, by the way, kind of went from 0 to 100 in like 10 minutes. We went from, where is our Gorn mask, and literally everything else, to, oh, hey, there's everything else in Snowhead Temple. Because, yeah, I don't think Pojo even saw the mountain title deed. I don't think he's been to Milk Bar yet.
Nope, he hasn't.
All right, but he is going to grab another safety fairy, because, yeah, he's been running 6 hearts, 5 to 6 hearts the majority of the race. So, actually, yeah, we've been a little bit on the heart-starved side this time around.
One of the things with these chest texture matching contents is that you can know when you're going to pick up a heart, and that will probably tell you to skip it in most cases.
Fair. Oh, grabbing 2 safety fairies. Being extra cautious with this.
I feel like Pojo thinks, okay, I'm in the lead. I can do whatever I want.
Now the question is, why this detour to Woodfall here? Where was this entrance again? This was to a spider house, yes?
Yeah, Ocean Spider House.
Yeah, oh, maybe he just doesn't remember what entrance this is, or hasn't been in yet. Yeah, and immediately busts out of that. Understandably. Fifth Whammy is going to grab a blue potion for the well here. So this should be the path to his hook shot. Everybody's kind of getting caught up here. Paynapple's got hook, KT Bean's got hook. Basically now, after getting your hook and well, you need to go get... you need to go finish up Stone Tower Temple so you can get Keaton. So I think we have the path of the seed ironed out.
I think Pojo doesn't think they're in go mode. Because, like, I'm noticing, like, they are, like, just picking up, like, some random stuff. Like, why do you need to pick up those rupees? Unless it's just to send a message to the bird, which, honestly, rule number 1 of video games, birds are jerks.
Maybe just to grab an extra heart piece along the way.
Pineapple about to get their double magic.
Because, yeah, double defense would be kind of nice here, but... And we are going to see the Pirate's Fortress side of Coast here, so KT Bean's actually going to be the first one to give us a new entrance to peek at.
Also, this hintstone. GBT is still foolish. Thank you.
And I think that was a heart piece up on Clifford.
I think so. Alright, Pirate's Fortress entrance. This leads us to... Vanilla.
Oh, I think it's the sewers. Oh, is it the sewers entrance that's randomized? Or maybe it's just vanilla.
Actually, no, it's the entrance to exterior, so this is vanilla.
Okay. All right, well then it's either Stone Tower, uninverted Stone Tower Temple, or we need to go make a pit stop to go grab Lullaby.
This makes me think that KT Bean is hard searching for ice arrows, doesn't think that it's in Snowhead Temple. Which, understandable.
Right, because with the Captain's Hat hint, that could put you off of Snowhead Temple because there is effectively a junk item in there now.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see that putting people off.
All right. Stone Tower Temple, normal entrance. Is vanilla.
Also not randomized. What is going on here, game?
Saber, is this even rando?
All right, so then that means the answer is go on, Elder.
No,
Oh wait, no,
we
the
still have
inverted
ISTP.
entrance is I forgot about the inverted entrance. So it's either that or it's Snowhead Temple entrance.
No, not Snowhead. Swamp Spider House. Oh, you mean the
Which
for
entrance
G-
is the one that leads to GBT? Yeah.
Yeah, I realize what you mean. So this was either going to take us to Swamp Spider House or GBT, and survey says GBT. Okay, so
All right.
no need. That is officially go mode with that knowledge.
And yep, Pojo immediately going to double time to night 3.
Yep, KT Bean does find a big chest inside Pirate's Fortress, but we know that this is nothing. Bottle of gold dust.
That's unfortunately too late to do us any good. Fifth Whammy is going to...
Dead.
Unfortunately, Fifth Whammy is not able to buy the mountain title deed here, which is his Zora mask, to be fair. Well, it's an alternate Zora mask.
Mm-hmm.
And just bought the cursed tome.
You could
Okay.
tell Fifth was just mashing on that one.
Another major item here in the top of the interior, and it is Bremen's mask, which is not going to do us any good. So, sorry, no chicken jockey jokes today.
I mean, you just made one, so.
Fair enough.
Even referencing it is a joke.
It looks like Fifth Whammy's also just grabbing some extra cash in order to grab the mountain title deed here, which is pretty smart.
Yeah, it does recall that the stockpot in Watt has not been fulfilled yet, so probably is assuming correctly that it is on Toilet Hand. There's our blast mask in GBT.
There is also another major item up here in the top of the Road to Icona pillar. So this could also be Swamp title deed, maybe? Oh no, it's a second bomb chew bag. I would have laughed if... Because, yeah, we are, believe it or not, despite all the paper we did get, we're still missing 2 pieces of paper. We're missing Swamp title deed and Ocean title deed.
Fierce Deity just chilling out here in Pirate's Fortress. So we got Big Man!
Hey, Big Man, you're like 2 remains late. You're supposed to be Big Man before remains.
Well, 3 remains, but yeah, point still stands.
So yeah, Pojo's definitely not getting that.
Oh, did KTB not check what was in Hookshot chest?
I guess not.
Oh man, I want to see what was hiding behind.
Bees? Yes, Axel literally saved a recording of that. So that one particular delivery of that line is now immortalized on the internet.
This is for when Captain is not available. We can always have the bees without me trying to imitate it.
I'm humbled, really.
At the same time, though, I actually took it away from you this time.
I mean, to be fair, the seed is basically solved at this point, so it's really hard for me to make that joke. Also,
And another big bomb shoe bag in the sewers. What the hell?
oh, so that's our third bomb shoe bag. Pojo has temporarily set FW and is going back to grab things and stuff. Oh, a shield.
Yeah, because this whole time, Pojo has not had a shield.
Unfortunately, you cannot cast FW indoors. Or as we say in Metroid Prime 4, Viola cannot be summoned here.
Man, Pirate's Fortress just full on bait. Which, honestly, considering how late this is, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, because Zora is behind the Keaton chain, because Zora was in behind paper, which arguably was behind Keaton. It could have not been, but let's be real here, the vast majority of our paper is at Snowhead Temple.
Mm-hmm. There's a couple's mask behind the mountain title deed turn-in on Blue Ledge.
Well, that's unfortunately not going to do us any good beyond this point.
And KTB is going to Stone Tower, gonna find the GBT entrance, which I don't think is what she wants.
No, it is not, because she can't full clear the dungeon without ice arrows.
Mm-hmm. Could be assuming that maybe GBT is right here, and that maybe ice arrows are either vanilla or French vanilla.
I'll say this much, this is going to be an interesting interview. Yeah, like, despite everything, we might just get a sub 2-hour seed. It just took 90 minutes for the seed to actually go from 0 to 100.
That is a good question. I don't know if she actually found Snowhead Temple. I'm assuming yes, considering its location and the fact that everyone pretty much got, funneled into that Iconic Canyon.
Very hard funneled into that Iconic Canyon. Because there wasn't much else you could do besides climb Stone Tower when you got up there, or check Secret Shrine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking over, what she has on her tracker that we can see over here on the restream side, but there's no mention of, dungeon locations, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looks like Pojo is just trying to find a couple of extra backup parts or anything to make this end game a little bit more relaxing. Like double defense would be really nice here.
Could be.
Oh, wait a minute. He's got to find the boss key.
That too, yes. I was gonna say could be trying to maybe find FG because that would actually make things a lot more easier. But yeah, boss key is definitely needed.
Sorry, not used to boss keys being anywhere besides vanilla. Force of habit.
Oh, hi Garo Mask. We don't need you.
Big Key could just be straight up on Ward, which means you were gonna need those ice arrows before coming here, whether you like it or not. Or not Ward. Well, no, you wouldn't need ice arrows for Gecko because Gecko's not an item. Sniffa.
Oh, there's Sniffa. Oh,
there
there's the
is.
boss key.
Once again, behind Great Fairy Mask. Well, QOL behind Great Fairy Mask. That's 2 boss keys that were behind Great Fairies. Or fairies, stray fairies. You know what I mean. Alright, yeah.
Parents.
Oh, that's really reaching back. Legendary line.
I think I need to go find that as a soundboard for future.
Oh, there's another bottle on
Oh, that's
the
actually
Armos
also makes
chest.
sense for KT. Just check regular Stone Tower because we haven't really explored it at all.
Yeah, as far as she's concerned, she's still looking for ice, which could be, from her perspective, literally anywhere. And that was basically the case right before we placed the bet, and then immediately found ice arrows.
I'm just still happy that I won that bet. But then again, is it really a victory if I'm the only one who put in a bet?
I don't know.
Well, I put in a bet. I won. That's all that matters. It gets tricky when you don't get a Path to Akana Castle hint to an extent, but once you know Akana Castle or Beneath the Well are possible for Upper Canyon access, the seeds are fine. That's true.
Because the hiccup was that nobody had the tools to pull the trigger on Iconic Castle right away, because I think Pojo and Painapple were missing magic, because they never went to Observatory. Fifth and KT were a little bit preoccupied with Woodfall Temple.
Mm-hmm. Like, if there's anything that this race has showed us, there's a lot of potential divergence.
Yes.
Because Pojo like stormed into Woodfall Temple immediately at the seed start, and no weapon, nothing, and still was able to like get a few items in there.
Yeah, just because the entrance was only hard locked by Deku, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Deku and Bo. And both of which were super early on Pojo's side.
Yep.
Because I think like he was like one of the first to rush the fairy reward.
Okay, Saber, I am right that it was somewhere stupid. But technically, I'm always right whenever I bet somewhere stupid, because it's always somewhere stupid for whatever item we're betting on.
Yeah, other comedy options would have been, Bank 2, Midnight Meeting, but you know what? I think we had a pretty good laugh this seed. And I will say I don't call this trash on purpose, but I did say Castle was just going to be a hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, Castle was in fact a hallway into GBT, just not necessarily the way we thought, not necessarily the way we envisioned. Because I thought it was just going to be like Castle to Well, and Well would dump out at GBT, but no, it was Castle to Snowhead Temple, which had ice, and also was your way to Goron Mask for Stone Tower ISTT.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Painapple is now going to be the next to receive Keaton here.
The interviews for this race is going to be fun.
Oh, yes.
Jeez, that's a lot of sand in my face.
At least it didn't come from Twin Mold's pockets.
That thing has pockets?
Maybe.
Oh, Painapple gave me a little bit of a mini heart attack right there.
I almost voided out there in the river.
The Wiver?
Sorry, I'm too busy thinking about my pocket sand joke.
Pocket sand. That boy ain't right.
All right, so Pojo should be going to... Yeah, the timing works out perfectly.
Mm-hmm. As we are approaching 2 hours, actually. So yeah, 2-hour Majora.
Yeah, not quite a sub 2-hour seat, because Pojo needed a little bit of extra time to hunt for that big key. But, nonetheless, yeah, so we were able to get away without 2 dungeon songs today. Like, Pamela was definitely not... Well, actually, no, Pamela was off the table when we realized that the last 3 checks were all irrelevant. Because, sure, Castle wasn't hinted foolish, but Mirror Shield was hinted not required.
Yep.
So that's what killed the... That's what killed killed any chance of Pamela.
Not exactly, because it could have been the 2 dungeon songs, since we found GBT and Snowhead Temple behind non-song needed locations.
Right.
Also, just got an interesting email. Apparently, for Resident Evil 2 Randomizer, Mario is now fully playable.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, Resident Evil 2 Randomizer. Mario is now fully playable with a custom 3D model, animations, and dialogue lines.
Let's go, Leon!
I love the RE2 Randomizer community with their custom mods.
Inappropriate, intimidating final boss music, commence!
They even have Michael Jackson, who does some dances.
I'm sorry, I cannot do a Michael Jackson impression. That would be very difficult. All right, Fifth Whammy is also going to be next up for Keaton Mask. So yeah, KT Bean, despite I think being one of the first to pull the triggers on Iconic Castle, is going to end up being the last one to... Oh no, wait, already has Goron Mask. Never mind, KT. She's picked it up ages ago.
Yep. She is going to find the ice arrows. And it's probably going to be like, what the hell?
Surprise, they were right here. Literally everything was in Snowhead Temple. In fact, here's your paper if you didn't already have Zora.
That is some laser firing, and with no mirror shield, you can't reflect it.
Yeah, unfortunately, kind of has to do this fight the hard way, which is why I could see Pojo picking up 2 safety fairies.
That's why I'm like thinking like maybe Pojo's also looking for potential FD. And yeah, happy 2 hours. Shout out to our runners Pojo Lone Wolf, Painapple, Fifth Whammy, and KT Bean. Fierce Deity was in Pirate's Fortress.
Yes, it was underwater.
Of course, our 2 trackers, Alley-Oops and Worn Traveler. Saber, our restreamer, and Captain, joining me on comms today.
Hold still, Majora.
Alright, Captain, I have a very important question for you.
Go on.
How does Michael Jackson stay warm during winter?
No idea.
Eat!
I get it.
I'm sorry for peeking. I started laughing in the middle of my own joke. I hate that.
All right, so Painapple is going to enter Snowhead Temple here and also be blessed with ice arrows and the paper for Zora.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, Revan, for these settings, by the way.
Yeah, these are pretty good settings. I've had a good time. I've had a good time piecing this one together. All right.
Welcome everyone from Zelda Speedruns. We are kind of nearing the end of the seed with Pojo Lone Wolf taking the lead. Crazy seed that we've had, actually. What are these good settings? We have dungeon and boss shuffle, so every dungeon entrance, even like the minor ones like Swamp Spider House and Ocean Spider House, are swapped. You can pretty much find your temples anywhere. You may not even need the song, as Pojo takes first place with an official time of whenever it comes in. 2 hours, 3 minutes, 51 seconds. Also, apparently we found Nehru's Love.
Literally on the couples mask check, which is appropriate.
Oh, that's actually very accurate.
Nehru's Love on the couples mask check. Lol. But yeah, Pojo is our first to take this race, and yeah, not a bad finish at all considering how slow this start was.
Mm-hmm. We did have like a couple of easy item checks. We found what is known as the Transcendental Fairy, or whatever it is, which pretty much lets you get all the stray fairies in the game to turn into the Great Fairies and get all their rewards. With Clocktown's Great Fairy having both the bow and required fire arrows. So we pretty much had like a bow and fire arrows very easily, along with Deku Mask on Gorman Race. But with the dungeon shuffle, we had to figure out how the hell, or what the hell is going on. And it turns out we had an Ikana Castle entrance in Swamp Spider House that would just be our way to get to Ikana Canyon, which led to pretty much everything else. There's a pictograph box in a grotto that I missed. And now the ever-eternal question, will Pojo join us for an interview? I learned that just yesterday, whatever is wrong with the sea, we should just blame Shan for it. Normally we blame Saber, but considering Shan taught Saber, I think blaming Shan is proper. Even if she's not around. I'm sure she's going to want to watch this, though.
All right, so I see Pojo is joining us for an interview, and also rare occasion where Pojo has not flipped a table on Restream.
Yeah, he's just, calm, cool, and collected. He probably knew, like, okay, these things are going to be crazy, but, let's see how it is. But after a while, it eventually did kind of, like, open up to him, which worked out in his favor.
I think if the Ice Arrows was someplace really stupid, we would have seen a table flip. But Ice Arrows was thankfully just on the way through clearing the dungeon, so...
Yep.
Alright, so Painapple just got ice. Fifth Whammy should be getting ice momentarily. That should put them just about in go mode here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after last week's craziness, this one was even crazier, but all our runners definitely going to be completing it on Restream.
Yeah, it just had a fairly slow start. Well, it's not... Actually, the start wasn't that bad. It was the mid-game that was just tough because everybody needed everything to pull the trigger on Iconic Castle.
Yeah, it was just being funneled into it, too.
Yeah, being funneled into it, not having any backups, and Woodfall Temple leading to nowhere.
Because we've had runners find it, but they didn't have, like, their fire arrows and magic. We've had the runners who found it with fire arrows, but no magic. Magic, but no fire arrows.
Yeah, we had some fun with this seed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. This makes me more excited for what Season 7 could potentially offer. Like, I don't know how crazy the settings are going to be in Season 7, but nonetheless.
What we need is P-balls.
I think we're working on... last I checked, we were working on that in 2.0, weren't we?
Yes. Alright. Pojo is going to be joining us very shortly. In fact, here he is. GG's Pojo.
GG's, thank you.
Congratulations on not flipping a table this week.
If it took much longer to find magic when I was hunting for magic, I may have flipped the table at that point, but then I found magic and everything was fine.
Yeah, so you actually kind of got bailed out a little bit because your I don't know if you ever went to Milk Bar after picking up Romani Mask, but Mountain Title Deed was on the 200 rupee purchase. So that was in our minds at the time, that was our first logical paper until you literally found half of the remaining paper in Snowhead Temple. Like, what did you find? You found both Letter to Cafe and Letter to Mama and Land Title Deed, like within 2 minutes of each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that just kind of saved you from the backtrack. So the end game really worked out in your favor. What really just came down to was basically who was able to pull the trigger on Iconic Castle first and go through Stone Tower Temple with hookshot in tow from the well.
Yeah. Yeah, I played a seed yesterday where my access to Upper Econa was through Castle. So it was already on my mind. So when I found that magic, I'm like, yeah, I'm going straight back to Castle and Swamp Spider House. Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually thought that the castle path to the castle path and the cave path were a lot more sinister. We thought Castle was the hallway into Great Bay Temple at the time, or well, leading to Great Bay Temple, which it kind of was because hookshot. But
ew, we just found Cafe Mask.
Ew.
Oh, in the Pats of Snowhead Grotto.
Yes, which this is our first time actually seeing it because no one else has gone there. Understandably so.
Ew. Yuck.
But yeah, we actually opened up a bet for Ice Arrows because that was the only thing we were missing. And shortly after the bet was open, you found it.
Yeah, because at the time, and I'm sure you noticed this as well, Ice Arrows could have been basically anywhere at that point. Because you had a back door to Upper Icona, so it could have been like anything left in Icona you had missed out on. So they really could have been like virtually anywhere at that point. Not the case tonight, thankfully.
Yeah, but we did notice that you were grabbing like some extra not stray fairies, regular fairies for, backup against Majora, which understandable. You didn't have Mirror Shield to reflect laser, you didn't have FD, you didn't have double defense. Actually, I do have one question. Do you just hate the Great Fairy Sword or something?
I forgot I had it for the longest time.
Okay.
Yeah, right after what was it? The Dino Falls heading up Snowhead Temple. I'm like, oh wait a second, I have Great Fairy Sword. What am I doing?
Yeah.
If you're actually curious, though, we did find Fierce Deity. It was in Pirate's Fortress, which, if you're wondering where the entrance to Pirate's Fortress is, it's vanilla.
That's vanilla. Yeah, if Inverted Stone Tower wasn't GBT, that would have been my next place to check for my GBT entrance, but obviously never came to that. So.
Yeah, by that point, it was down to either of the Stone Tower Temple entrances or the Snowhead Temple entrance, in which case you would have gotten probably Lullaby off of Goron Elder. Because that would have been like the last song location that wasn't hinted irrelevant. Because, the game killed a lot of song locations today. Like, it had Ranch Foolish, Graveyard Foolish, Not Required Mirror Shield.
Not Required Captain's Hat, which, technically.
Yeah,
Actually, that's actually funny, because we got Not Required Keg, Not Required Captain's Hat, along with Romani Ranch and Graveyard Foolish.
Thanks, game. Thanks a bunch.
Oh, Graveyard was the other Foolish? I never found that yet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was late.
Yeah, I think that was in Icona Canyon.
Might have been. Lower Canyon, I think, is where that hint was.
Upper, because I remember seeing it on Pineapple side, and then Pineapple went straight into Well after.
Fair enough. Oh, you know where the other one I think was? Oh no, I'm thinking a different hintstone. Never mind.
Then
But yeah.
What was the third path? I never found the third path.
The third path was Cape leads to Great Bay Temple, which is Gibdo Mask leading to Hookshot.
No, I had that one.
Oh,
So
it
we
was
Cape leads to GBT, Stockpot Inn, Way of the Hero, and Milk Road leads to...
Castle, which was Deku Mask.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Because Goron and Zora were both behind that, because I think all of your paper and the wall... Well, no, the wallet wasn't technically behind it, but Romani's Mask was. Because Romani's Mask was in GBT. So yeah, all of your paper is... I think all of your paper is behind Icona. Because, you couldn't get... Because the other wallet was in GBT as well.
No,
so
no,
yeah,
it was
you...
in ISTT. Behind
ISTT. I meant ISTT, yeah. The other wallet was an ISTT, and the Romani's Mask was also an ISTT. So yeah, you had to go to ISTT one way or another to get the stuff you needed for paper. We didn't see Swamp or Ocean D, but we're pretty sure that either way they're behind those. They're still behind that.
They are in someplace stupid. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Sounds good to me.
But yeah, at this point, everybody else basically is on their path to Go mode if they haven't already. I think KT Bean is in Go mode.
Yep.
She's actually just wrapping things up in GBT.
Yeah.
Painapple is about to get Zora Mask, which will send him into Go mode, minus entrances.
Fifth, I think, is about to do the climb for Stone Tower and is going to find GBT.
Yeah, so yeah, everybody will be done fairly soon.
Awesome.
I still cannot believe Ice was literally like right after Zora Mask showed up.
Yeah, for me, I found I found the paper, and then for about 30 seconds, I'm like, oh goodness, that's gonna give me, Zora or Ice, so I still have to find the other. And then,
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, because if you finding Ice first in that case would have been the better case, because at least Zora Mask cannot be in nearly as many places, but in this case you just also happen to find the paper leading to Zora. Well, multiple pieces of paper, but yeah, I think we've hung on that quite enough, but I'm overall pretty happy with the seed overall. Like, it had a slow mid game, But once you finally just got that past that Icona bottleneck and got hookshot, the seed went from 0 to 100 very quickly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we had a lot of comedy on it too, so.
Yeah, I will definitely be watching this VOD back. So.
Oh yeah. I'm probably going to do the same myself. We were thinking Pamela for a second too for something important, just because we realized that because we had a way into Zora Cape from, or we found the Great Bay the turtle entrance, that New Wave wasn't required since it was accessible from the other side. So we were starting to think, oh wait a minute, now there's not enough foolishes on the table to counter the missing songs, so Pamela could still be on the table. Thankfully, not the case. Other than that, I don't really have much else to add.
Yeah, same here.
Once you again, as you just said, once you figure out the whole where's my hook shot of it all, it's more or less over from there. As long as you push basic dungeon progression.
Alright, would you excuse me for a minute?
Alright, KT Bean is about to start the Majora fight. Fifth Whammy about to go into GBT. Pineapple about to reach the boss for Snowhead Temple. Meanwhile, I'm just jamming to Flying Battery Zone on Fifth Whammy side. No, I can't.
Aww.
Now it's Stardust Speedway from Sonic CD. And now it's Planet West from Sonic Colors, because GBT. Also, nice Tails music, Pojo.
Where did I have Tails music?
Title screen, and I know you had like one of the Symphonia's tracks at some point.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love Devil's Symphonia. I played that many times back in high school.
When I was younger.
Yeah. This is definitely a way I sunk a lot of my weekends back in high school. So.
Same.
Yep, indeed.
Thanks for reminding me I need to play through the English translation patch of Tales of Fantasia Cross Edition.
Never played that one.
Cross Edition is pretty much the PSP version of Fantasia, which is considered the definitive version.
Okay.
Has voices. The battle system is more active, so there's like no pausing for casting spells like there was in all the other versions. And Revan is asking a very important question that's actually related to the seed, so let's actually go with that. Rating of settings, go.
There's GG to KT.
Yeah, GG to KT. 2 hours, 19 minutes, 48 seconds.
Alright, it looks like Fifth Whammy is trudging through GBT, so he won't be too much further behind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, sorry, Revan, I missed that. I didn't know I was being asked the question. I really like these settings. They're a lot of fun. You can encounter some really strange things, like a hookshot in the well. Just the dungeon entrance expanding to all the mini dungeons really creates some interesting situations, as I've seen throughout this week.
Yeah, untangling the spider web of entrances and like the potential like workarounds, I think is the big deciding factor in these seeds. Like, once you realize you can access an area without its normal vanilla requirements, like, that's when it becomes really interesting.
Yeah, because as it happened in my case, Zora Hall was suddenly unlogic without Zora. Not that there was anything in there, but just all sorts of strange things that can happen. I imagine you can find Zora in Pirate's Fortress in these settings. I imagine.
All right, we are joined in the booth by KT Bean, GG to you.
Jeez.
GG's.
GG's. All right, rate the settings, KT Bean.
Oh, it was fun. This one especially was a lot of fun to do. Just like with the, I'm pretty sure that was hard required. Going through castle, was it not?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It was.
Because not only did you need to go to castle to get hookshot in the well, but also all of your paper was basically locked by ISTT in some form or another, because Romani's Mask led to Mountain Title Deed. Alternatively, like, half of the remaining paper was in Snowhead Temple, which you couldn't really access without Goron Mask.
Or Zora.
Or Zora, which was locked behind Keaton, which was locked behind finishing ISTT anyway.
Well, I think Zora was on Toilet Hand, right? So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, and all your paper was behind ISTT. And whereas Goron was behind Keaton, which was also behind ISTT, so...
And thankfully you did get that wallet in ISTT, though there was another wallet on Labfish.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Pojo had rushed Woodfall Temple as soon as we found it, pretty early. Because at the time, I think he was rocking Deku Mask, but just didn't have the bow. So was still able to get a few things done in there without, on the first pass.
Not only without the bow, without a sword. And then Pojo gets bailed out by a free sword inside of Woodfall.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good too. We ended up getting like a lot of progressive items like right next to each other. Like we found a stick upgrade and then we learned about the other one via hint. And then like we found like bow and fire on the Clocktown Fair was also pretty good comedy. Like the bow fire combo to me was like the early warning that castle was the required hallway.
Mm-hmm.
That and the early Deku, specifically Deku to is Path to Iconic Castle. That plus bow and fire screamed to me, yeah, castle's a hallway. Other than that, plenty of good offense. Great Fairy Sword was also pretty reasonable today. Eventually, we ran into FD in Pirate's Fortress.
Which, interestingly enough, KT, you were the only one who actually went to Pirate's Fortress.
Yeah, I forgot that I already found Snowhead Temples. That's why I was going places instead of Snowhead Temple, because I forgot that I already found it until I realized the only thing I didn't have an entrance to was Swamp Spider House. And I was like, oh, that's right, it was in Shrine. So I probably would have saved, like, maybe 10 minutes if I actually remembered that I found Snowhead Temple. So...
we were thinking that because of the Captain's Hat hint being in Snowhead, you were thinking, okay, that's like one junk item. I probably don't really need it. Maybe the other items are junk. Only to find, oh, ice arrows. Oh, land title deed for paper that I didn't have to spend 200 rupees on.
I mean, the mountain title deed wasn't too bad to get.
Yeah.
Especially since I got the wallet right in Inverted Stone Tower Temple. And I put my warp in there, so I figured, okay, I have time of day, I might as well just go and do that.
Yeah.
Get the mountain title deed, turn it in for toilet paper. It was Zora, so I was like, okay. Now I can beat any boss that's at the end of here, so.
Admittingly, I was thinking evil thoughts and was hoping that Toilet Hand would give nothing, so we'd have to find Cafe Mask.
Because yeah, if it wasn't Toilet Hand, it would have been Midnight Meeting. Because by that point, we saw that Grandma Stories and early Room Key from Woodfall Temple, we saw that was all dead early in Then we realized, oh wait, it's either Midnight Meeting or it's Toilet Hand, and somehow we have not seen Paper before now.
What was it you said, Pojo?
I said, don't do this to us, Axel. I don't need to find Cafe Mask.
Well, we did find it on Painapple side. It was on Pat the Snowhead.
It's never going there.
Yeah. North was pretty much just pure dead.
Yeah, North was pure dead.
Which is hilarious because nowhere in the North was hinted foolish. Except that the not required keg was in Mountain Village. I think. That was it. It was either keg or Mirror Shield that was in Mountain Village.
No,
Mirror Shield was in
Mirror
Mountain
Shield.
Village. Yeah, because keg
Yes,
was
Keg
on
was-
Deku Playground.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were telling this to Pocho KTB, but also we had Foolish Ranch and Graveyard, and also Captain's Hat and keg hinted not required. Thanks, game. Thanks a bunch.
And I think KTB was also the first one to go to Ranch for those hints, which was very helpful at least.
Yeah, I figured even if it's not, you know, I'm not gonna find anything, at the very least I can get some hints. And I mean, I had done a seed too that had Ranch Foolish, and I still went to Ranch, and I found a Garo mask in there, which, interesting. Kind of tipped me off to there being some funny business in that seed, which there was. But I figured maybe I could gain some knowledge like that, even though it wasn't the case this time. But
Alright, so Fifth Whammy is just wrapping up, is about to reach Great Bay Temple boss. A couple more rooms before that. Just following the green pipe now.
As the Mayor of Earth, Mike Hagar, has taught us, always respect the pipe.
We also had one last bit of comedy right at the end, is that turning in Couple's Mask gives you Nehru's love.
that's funny.
Very fitting.
Where was Couple's Mask?
It was on a ferry. On a stray ferry. I'm trying to remember which one off the top of my head. I think it was a stray ferry in GBT. Like one of the last stray ferries in GBT. It was either GBT or Snowhead Temple. Either one of them, one of those stray ferries had couples.
Must have been GBT, because I think I got or peaked all of the stray fairies in Snowhead.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I don't know how I feel about Ice Cap Zone music on Twin Mold. This is a desert, not a blizzard.
Just
And despite
snow-colored brown.
And despite this being a desert, Viola cannot be summoned here. I'm gonna use that joke a lot because I think it might actually be a joke hint in Metroid Prime Randomizer now.
Oh my. I at some point need to actually try the Metroid Prime Rando.
You should. The Prime Randos are pretty good. The program also that does Prime Rando also does, what is it, Fusion, Cave Story, at least a couple other ones, but I can't just remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, if I wasn't in a multi-world right now and also doing so many other things, I would gladly do it. But maybe within like the next couple months. So I'm currently on the bucket list.
I'm gonna take off, guys. Stuff to do.
No worries, Pocho. GG, congratulations. Have a good rest of your weekend.
Thank you very much for the restream.
GG's.
GG's, KT. Yeah.
And that is Twin Mold down for Fifth Whammy.
Alright, everybody's times of day pretty much perfectly line up now.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. I was like wondering, like, wait, why is Fifth not warping immediately? Oh, get some refills. Also, can I just say, I love the Combo Randomizer's warp feature.
It is pretty strong, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, also, going to Skull Kid just straight up tells you if you haven't gotten Oath yet, that's where you find it. Good to know.
Yep. Once you get all 4 remains, if you still haven't found Oath for some reason, he'll just tell you what check it's on.
Yeah, because also the Ganon does the same thing in Link to the Past as well. Like, have you found the silvers in Misery Mire?
Mm-hmm.
Or alternatively, if you have neither of the bows, you have no bow, dingus.
In a multi-world, Majora will say, "Have you found the Ota Order in Player X's world?"
Interesting.
Which, that's not an exact location, but have fun trying to find it in that world if they haven't found it yet.
Yeah. I could see that being a fun time. /S.
And then then you realize that in the multi-world that you're in, it's on required Anjuin Cafe, and it's not your Ota Order, it's someone else's, so other people have to find all your parts for the whole quest line.
No, stop, put it back.
That's actually what happened in a recent multi-world.
It's on my to-do list to get like involved with Archipelago, because I have like a couple of Archipelago capable games these days.
Yeah, I know, like, right now I'm doing a multi-world with 4 games from myself, and then a bunch of others. I'm doing Kingdom Hearts 2, Final Fantasy 4 Free Enterprise, Chrono Trigger Jets of Time, and Ship of Harkinian. And we have like 80 players. It's like crazy.
Oh, wow.
Well, 80 players as in 80 games total.
That's still a gargantuan number.
Oh yes, I love logging in just to get 5 items and realize, okay, I'm still in BK. Well, unfortunately, Pineapple's struggling a little bit with this jump.
Has plenty of time, and I think... Is Pineapple? I think Pineapple's also inverted.
Yeah, definitely.
So, he's got loads of time. No worry, no need to panic. And even then, dying doesn't really, or moon crashing doesn't really stink as bad in MM only.
It will suck in this case, because if they don't beat GBT in time, well, they have to do it all over. And then, of course, they have to wait till day 3, or night 3, to get access to Clock Tower Roof. But, as we say that, GG's to 5th Whammy, with a time of 2 hours, 34 minutes, and 21 seconds. GG's. Is this a different system than Pineapple is used to using? I don't think it's a different system. I think it's just, just trying to get the jump off in time, because that platform does lower itself when you switch masks. Or if you're just like walking on it as normal, Goron, or Zorian.
Pineapple deciding, well, I may not have gotten a big man, but I'm going to be a big man anyway.
I'm a big man now.
As Fifth Lady joins us, GG's.
Hi there. Thank you.
GG Swift.
All right. So Revan's been asking what are your thoughts on the settings?
Well, I didn't get the prep for them as much as I would like, and I think that showed.
I think the one thing that threw everybody off was the funnel into Akana Castle just to get access to Akana Canyon and everything else.
I could see that. I believe the path hint kind of pointed to it, but
Yes.
yeah. Clearly it wasn't for any sort of item in Iconic Castle, it was just for going through Iconic Castle itself. I did not get any path hints in my one practice run I managed to do with these settings, so I was kind of working them out as I went. And then, of course, you get the Cape Gibdo hint, which was very helpful in its own way, of course.
Yeah, I think what alarmed us to alerted us to Iconic Castle's path the way that it did was not only seeing the entrance and having early Deku, but also having like fire and bow immediately on the Great Ferry, on the North Clocktown Ferry. Because that literally, like, your first 4 items is your Iconic Castle Fire and Arrow Entrance care package.
Yeah, I think there was magic there too somewhere. I forget where magic was. Was it
Bomber's Hideout?
Oh, Bomber's Hideout. Okay, that's where it was. For a while, I thought it was Stockpot Inn. I had it marked in my tracker as such for some reason. So yeah, it happened pretty early. Of course, my first time I visited Swamp Spider House, I didn't have the magic yet, so I figured it out by full clearing everything else, essentially. So I don't know if everybody else did that, but it seems like it was troublesome.
What the trouble was with everybody was that everybody was missing like a critical tool so that they could pull the trigger on Iconic Castle. Like Pocho was late to magic. KT was missing.
Just late. Late.
KT did a lot more overworld before diving.
Yeah, you like last location, or almost last location.
I was just going through everything else. I don't know why I decided to go north, honestly. But honestly, I think it worked out in my favor, because if I had gone south to waste more time, or if I had gone south during my first cycle, I wouldn't have had a blue potion during my second cycle to get to Hookshot in the well. So
yeah, I ended up using
the funny way.
I ended up using the blue potion on Kwame, and that wasn't worth much, unfortunately.
That was the other thing that was bugging us about the well too, is that we did see a blue potion. We did see a blue potion from that pickup in Woodfall, and we figured, all right, well, we're also missing a wall. Oh wait, no, never mind. There's just one chilling on Labfish.
Yeah, my understanding is that blue potions like that, or some such in chests, can't logically lead to anything because they have to be on renewable locations like shops or Tingle or something like that. Don't quote me on that, though.
Maybe.
I think that's how it works. You have to have a renewable resource, because they don't replenish after playing the Song of Time if it's just not on a shop location or something.
We are being rated by the folks from Mori Gaming. Welcome aboard, folks. You are just watching the wrap-up here to the Majora's Mask Randomizer Weekly, as we dog-ending our way through Majora's Mask here. Oh, this is awkward.
Great song.
But yes, we're just wrapping up a fairly interesting and a little bit more on the chaotic side combo rando MMR only weekly race. We had dungeon entrance and mini dungeon entrance shuffle, so that led to a lot of fireworks with using Iconic Castle as a hallway.
Iconic Castle, and then did we do that with Well as much? I'm not sure. No, I mean,
No.
Trunawell just led to Zora Hall, so
Yeah.
it did get me the owl, so that was something. But
Yeah, I also got the
obviously-
owl there, especially
Yeah,
because
it helped you avoid the crin swim.
I don't think there was anything in Hall though. So
There wasn't anything in Hall. There was literally nothing in the north either.
Oh, that's actually where we found Couples Mass. It was on Lulu Ledge.
That's right.
Oh,
okay.
that's right. I was like, I knew it had to be somewhere near water. That I remembered that much. But also, it led to Nehru's Love, which was funny.
Yeah. No shield for the whole round? Yes. In these settings, we don't start with a shield, so you have to buy one. And Mirror Shield was hinted not required, so why go for it?
Yeah. I broke down and bought it once I had bank one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Painapple is a team never buy a shield. Personally, I'm on the team buy a shield responsibly. Majora's whipping it good. Bringing up the Beyblades. And GG's
There
for
we go.
Painapple.
GG.
And with that, we put the bow on this race.
Yeah, 2 hours and 42 minutes flat. Finishing it off.
Oh, that was fun.
That was.
I mean, at this point, I really don't have much else to say that hasn't already been said.
Hmm.
You know, it was really fun piecing together that Iconic Castle logic, because I had said earlier that, like, even before we started the race, that we may have a scenario where we can get to Iconic Castle without, I read it off the, Revan's notes in the Discord, to be fair, but, that there could have been a scenario where Hookshot would be behind Icona access for a change. And it was, so imagine that. So there was a lot behind ISTT. Like, it was what? Romani's Mass to Mountain Title Deed, beating ISTT with Oldawa's remains to get Goron, so you can go to get the rest of your paper in Snowhead.
And the ice arrows.
Mm-hmm.
I think logically you could have gotten paper in Snowhead because Zora could push the block. And there was
Yes.
like three
Yes.
pieces of paper in the
yeah,
on the
but,
right side there.
but you need a piece of paper to get Zora though.
Which was
that's
in,
right.
which you could have
Yeah.
used the wallet. You could either have used, you needed the Romani's Mask for that, and you could either have gone the wallet from Labfish or ISTT. Take your pick.
I think logically I would have had. Wait, where was ISTT again?
ISTT was
In
one
Castle.
of the
Okay.
one of the castle exits. Yeah.
Okay, so you could have gotten it through the wallet that I got since I never did Labfish. It would have been in logic. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
would it?
Yes.
Yeah. Gomez isn't hook locked. Right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I regret not going for Tingle before the moon crashed, I must admit. That was my one regret this save.
Yeah,
I
we
had
saw
some
you.
minor execution goofs, but hey.
Yeah, we did see on your first cycle you were trying to rush the owl and trying to get a couple things done right before the cycle ended, and unfortunately you had to invert right at the end.
Yeah, I was being a bit reckless trying to avoid the Song of Time cutscene because it is rather expensive time-wise in OOTMM. And
Fair.
it's also kind of funny to crash the moon, let's be honest.
Actually, there was a question I just thought of. So, Keiki, you went to Courage Fortress and you found like a lot of chests that were pretty much had useless fate. But I
Yeah.
don't recall ever seeing you check what was behind.
Bees?
I did check bees, I just didn't shoot down the beehive.
Okay,
Oh.
I missed it then.
Well, I missed it as well.
Oh.
I mean, by that
It was
point,
small, it was brown.
yeah, by that point we had already kind of solved the seeds, so Pirate's Fortress was just kind of on the back of our minds.
Mhm.
Yeah, I never made it to PF. I did Shrine. I full cleared Shrine.
PF was vanilla.
Okay.
And technically, I also thought of that question just as an excuse to share that we are going to officially immortalize Captain's B's comment in my soundboard channel.
Excellent.
So that whenever I am on comms or tracking, if Captain is not here, we can at least share in the B's.
Fair enough. But yeah, I don't have much to say. I don't know if we're going to have an interview from Painapple. We haven't heard a response yet in the race time.
I got nothing else to add. If KTB and Pip does not have anything and Painapple is not going to join us, Saber can take it away.
Nothing further here. Thank you to you. GG's, everyone.
Yeah, thank you for putting the restream together.
GG's, folks. I think that's gonna wrap things up here at Zelda Speedruns. It's pretty cool weekly, and you get to showcase the settings that Rep came up with. But with that, we're gonna close things out. Everyone have a great rest of your weekend, and be back for maybe a weekly tomorrow.